God's name is going on in here?
Episode 83, man. We're rolling in, man. Got flying by our seat of our pants, man. No fucking internet. It's weird. I can't look up shit on my fucking phone, so it's gonna be fun. It's gonna be a good time, man.
We got stories.
We got fun, man. We got you got some fun. We got some buddy, new friend came in.
What's up, guys? I'm Matt.
Matt, what's up, Matt?
Also known as Hat.
Got the nice. Got the hats, man. I know, Vinnie. Where's your hat, Vinnie? Your Peaky Blinders hat.
My
right?
Peaky Blinders hat.
Peaky Blinders. Where'd you leave it?
I left it at home. I had it this morning.
It's a good one, man. It's good. Yeah, I saw y'all were at the coffee, right? The coffee and cars.
Yeah.
Spring.
Coffee and Customs.
Yeah. Old Town Spring.
Yeah.
Good
spot.
turnout. Yeah.
Cool, man. Hell yeah, dude.
Dude, I haven't been down there in a while. And there's a lot of new stuff. Like, a lot of new, like, I guess, shops and things going up. People putting more food down there. And it was because me and Caden went through there. Mm-hmm. I guess I wanted to look around for a little bit. And it's changed a lot. Yeah. I haven't been there in a while.
Was it near, what was it? Was it near, like, that Tejas barbecue spot or no?
It's over there on the same street as Winchie Brothers.
Oh, okay. Oh, right on.
I think Winchie Brothers is like
it's got the history.
Kind of what happened there when they rebuilt that place, that it all kind of started changing again.
That's the one with the shooting, right?
Yeah, you might be right.
The ghost, right?
Yeah,
the ghost.
And Bonnie and Clyde were there.
Oh yeah, the Bonnie and Clyde. Yeah, that's right.
At the bank next door.
That's right.
Yeah,
the bullet holes, right? There's a bullet hole or some shit.
They say.
Yeah.
I've heard a few different stories. There was a bunch of people like claiming to be Bonnie and Clyde at the same time, but there's the bank is now the store, Don Quixote's, I believe, and right there under the street number sign, there's a bullet hole.
Fuck yeah, dude. Love it. I like to pretend. I like to believe it's real, man, because like I said, those were Bonnie and Clyde, man. They were fucking outlaws, man. That was a real deal shit.
We had our cars parked like right next to the doll hospital.
Yeah,
that place is haunted, bro.
Really?
Yeah. This is super haunted.
Super haunted.
It's like one of the main places on their ghost tour.
No shit.
The doll hospital.
They say doll hospital. The dolls get up and walk around at night.
No shit. Damn, dude. Kind of Annabelle kind of shit.
I don't play.
I don't go in there.
Nope.
Yeah, man. Halloween. If you haven't noticed, the Halloween episode, we're rolling 83. Man, it's also this also is the year that Christine came out. Stephen King's Christine. Sleepaway Camp and Cujo. Sleepaway. Really? You ever seen that Sleepaway Camp?
No, I haven't seen Sleepaway
Camp. The end is quite, and I probably talked about this before. The ending threw me off. I was like, this movie's ahead of its time. It's like way ahead of its time, man. Like the ending of it, the way they give it away, it's or the way that it ends, it's way ahead of its time, man. You wouldn't think so. It was kind of it was edgy for then, I guess you could say that. But if you haven't seen it, check it out, man. I don't want to spoil anything. So
Cujo and Christine.
Christine, man, that's the best, dude. Christine's the best, man. I love
Christine.
That guy, Keith Gordon, the main character, Keith Gordon. His name was Arnie, the nerd.
Yeah,
that got about Christine. I love that little speech he has when he's talking about love. He's just creepy as shit, man. I love that movie. It's just my absolute favorite. I love that guy. He was in Back to School with Rodney Dangerfield. He was also in
then he played Rodney's son.
Yeah, the son. Thornton Mellon. You're a melon. I used to love that part. Anyway, and then the other movie he was in that I used to love was God damn, what's that name of that movie? With the scooter. It was a Texas movie.
There was a scooter in it?
There was a scooter. Somebody stole the kid's scooter. It was Christian Slater. He got his ass kicked, and they stole his scooter. And then his sister, Billie Jean, The Legend of Billie Jean. It happened in Corpus Christi. It's supposed to take place in Corpus Christi, and she was hot. The chick was a blonde girl. She was hot, and she rebelled, and all this bullshit. It's a good movie though. And he's in it, dude. That Keith Gordon guy was in it, and he always plays the same character. He's always a creepy ass dude, like really in the shadows, kind of creepy little fucker. So always the same character, but I like his character.
So Cujo and Christine were both Stephen King?
Yeah. What was the other one too that we liked? That Pet Sematary. Yeah, that was Pet Sematary.
Pet Sematary.
Yeah, it's a good one, man.
You know, I recently saw Pet Sematary.
The old school one?
Yeah.
Oh shit! You hadn't
For the
seen
first
it before?
time?
For the first time.
Did you enjoy it? Wow. I like how it starts, man.
It's kind of creepy.
It starts strong. Starts real strong, dude. Fucking Gage eats shit, man. That's good. It's,
that's it. It was pretty gnarly.
It's a good start.
He just kept trying to bring it back to life.
Oh yeah, dude. It's also. Another movie like that. It's called. It's cheesy ass horror movie called Reanimator.
Yeah. Yep,
I love
exactly.
Reanimator. I used to love
Reanimator all the way to 6, I think.
I always used to, as a kid.
Reanimators.
Yeah, I used to love as a kid getting those where you break them and they light up the green shit. And I used to pretend it was that stuff he used to, shoot up the zombie the cadavers with and
You
shit.
talking about the glow sticks?
Yeah, the glow sticks. Yeah, I used to love those fucking things.
I used to
dude.
love glow sticks too.
Dude, the smell, the smell of those things, it had such a unique smell when you break them and you smell the liquid. It had a certain smell to it. You ever break them?
Jeez, Keith, what are you doing with
I
that?
never opened one.
Yeah.
Broke one? Like when I was curious, I
No.
poked one and then you got the liquid. It had a certain, it was a weird ass fucking smell to it. It was
Well,
weird.
yeah, like
Sure it was
probably,
Oh, I know.
probably toxic, especially back then.
Well, it explains a lot then. Explains a lot about the stupidity.
The predator's blood right
Yeah,
there.
dude.
That's what I think of.
Me too. But yeah, Sleepaway Camp. Vinny, you got to see that Sleepaway Camp. Have you seen Sleepaway Camp, man? Yeah. No?
Doesn't even ring a bell.
Okay.
Not even gonna lie.
No, it's the cover of the. What is the cover? It's that girl screaming, right?
No, it's
It's
just
shoe.
with
The shoe.
knife up
Yeah,
there.
the iconic tennis shoe with the knife in it.
Oh.
The shoe's bloody.
I remember that from Blockbuster.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The old
Disappointed, Vinny.
Blockbuster.
Very disappointed.
That I haven't seen.
Sleepaway
it yet.
Camp,
I
man.
haven't seen a lot.
No, I'm
man.
also disappointed that you just saw Pet Cemetery.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah, because what's his name that plays Herman Munster is in it.
Yeah, Fred Gwynn.
Gwynn.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's a legend, man. He was also in. We probably talked about this before. My cousin Vinny,
Mm-hmm.
the judge and shit. He was. Love that guy, man. He had a weird ass shaped head, dude. He was like massive. It was a massive head.
He was
It like
also
this.
in-
Yeah,
Just like that.
Just like that.
He was
Yeah.
in My Girl too.
Oh yeah.
yeah.
I'm trying to. What was his character?
He was the dad, I think.
Was he?
Dad or the
Oh.
grandpa,
The grandpa.
that raised her.
And My Girl?
Yeah.
He was in My Girl. Really?
Wait, Macaulay Culkin?
Macaulay Culkin, where he dies getting stung by all the bees
Hell yeah,
and
he
stuff.
got jacked
Oh,
up, dude.
that has Dan Aykroyd in it.
Dan Aykroyd?
Dan Aykroyd's
No,
the dad
it's
that
one
was
of the
on
other.
Grandpa.
The characters?
One of the other characters.
Side
One of the
character?
grandpas.
Probably
I
Dan
don't know,
Aykroyd.
maybe we'll figure it out. Anyway, but no,
It's been 30 years since
No,
I've
I
seen
know.
it.
We like to pull up the curtain and see what the lies are, because they always do it to me. They always fucking.
They always
I'm
get
always a
Keith
liar.
with the.
I try to lie about shit to make it sound interesting, and then they pull the rug from underneath me, dude, and I get screwed.
I can't do it to you today because there's no Wi-Fi.
Oh yeah, you can't figure it. That's all right. We'll figure it out. Don't worry about it. But Fred Gwynn, man, I love Fred Gwynn. He was also in Car 54. Where are you? It was one of those Nick at Night movies, and there was a cop comedy kind
Car
of thing.
54 had Grandpa with them also. They
Was he in there
yeah,
too?
They were both
Okay.
They were
Yeah.
both on the same show.
Okay. All right. I didn't know that. One movie that I did watch. Did you ever see? It was with Sean Penn, and it was Sean Penn, Eastside Morales, and I forget some other characters in there, and Ali Sheedy, I think, is in it. It's called Bad Boys. I love that movie, man. It
The
just
only Bad Boys I know is with
Eddie Murphy. Eddie Murphy. Yeah,
Will Smith.
That's right. You're gonna get canceled. Wrong black guy. Wrong black dude. What you call it, dude? Bad Boys. It's old. It's from like the 80s, dude. But it's really cool. Eastside Morales is in it. He's like young as shit. He's like 17, 18 years old, man. He's young as shit. And Sean Penn's in it, and they're just like juvenile fuck ups, and they're in and out of juvenile, and they make it to the big house. And shit.
Yeah,
they make it to-
that's an old.
I
If he
love
was a
that movie, dude.
teenager.
Yeah, I love that movie, man. It just made me think about that when we're talking about those old school flicks.
What car was Christine anyway?
Fury, right? Plymouth Fury.
Wasn't it a
Fury.
59 Fury.
Fury. Yeah. It was it's funny how people go, when I was a kid, my friends and shit, they didn't know shit. I didn't really know shit about cars, but I knew what that one was, and they were just like, "Oh, it's a '57 Chevy." I was like, "No, dude, you're way off, dude. You're way off, man. It's not what it is." And somebody told Jennifer today that's what her car was, right?
It's got
Some
fins
old-
on the back.
Yeah, no shit, dude. Big ones, dude.
Somebody said that your Cadillac was a
Christine.
Fury.
Yeah,
They said that it was
Christine.
the same car that was in Christine.
I was like, you're wrong. You're way off. Yeah.
Wow.
Wrong one. But yeah, I love those movies, man, dude. It's Halloween time and shit, man. The scary thing I was watching was what the fuck? Oh yeah, Michael Jackson. Did you ever see that special? I don't know if you saw it or not. It was an Indian fella that was interviewing him, and it was like right at the height when he was
Oh
gonna have.
yeah.
No, anyway, I was just watching that. I was watching that special. I wasn't watching. I came back around. I don't know what it was. I came back around on it, and it was cool. Michael, he's interviewing Michael. It's like a piece he's doing on it. And Michael, they go into this fucking store that has all these fucking cool ass relics and shit, and like all these fucking fancy ass like fixtures and vases and all this kind of shit. Jade fucking vases and shit. And Michael's going to that store. And they're talking. He's conducting the interview, and Michael's like, he's telling that store owner, "I'll take that one. Take this. Take this. Take this." It's just like he's buying the whole fucking store. It was just crazy how it's something to have that kind of fucking money just to be walking in the store and just like I'll take that. It was just fucking hilarious, dude. I hadn't seen that episode of that show in a long ass time, and I was rewatching it, and it was just cool how it'd be nice to be able to go in a fucking store and just buy everything. He bought the whole goddamn thing. Like he was buying all the shit, man. Like he was buying like elephant trunks.
Not even looking at it.
I didn't look at a price. Like, how much is that? You know, it's just buy it. You know. But I was just thinking about that. Just kind of spurred that on. It kind of went on a tangent there. Hey, the good news is though, there's new Pluckers coming. There's a Pluckers coming to Shenandoah, man.
Pluckers
Pluckers is shit.
Pluckers
man.
chicken is delicious.
Shit, man. They're
Is it
fucking
like
huge.
wings?
Yeah, they're fucking
They're
big.
massive
yeah.
wings, dude.
Yeah. It's like steroids wings. What?
First, he's never seen Pet Cemetery. Now he's never been to Pluckers. Who are you?
Well,
I don't know him. I don't even know
Pluckers
him.
is like an Austin kind of
Yeah,
thing.
yeah,
Well,
yeah.
it's in Houston too, though.
Yeah, no, but I'm saying, but yeah, it's a Austin restaurant. I guess it's Austin restaurant. I guess it was. I don't know, but either way, I'm just saying, just the wings are fucking huge, dude. They're massive, dude. Like the little.
Super gourmet too.
Yeah, it's good
Really?
shit, man. Yeah.
It's like the Torchy's tacos of wings.
And then the fucking chicken strips, like chicken tenders. They're like this big, dude. They're not the little bitty bullshits. It's the big hunking fucking pieces of fucking chicken. It's good. So
man.
Shenandoah's gonna get one, man. Finally, dude. I don't have to go to fucking Houston to get my wings anymore. Cause that's my spot, man. I love that place, man. It's off of Shepherd, I think. It's off of Shepherd. Yeah, I-10.
Where in Shenandoah are they putting it?
I think it's supposed to be. God damn it.
Is it next to the main event?
I think that's where it's gonna. I think that's
Right
the
in
plan.
that little corner?
Like, the red, but near the Red Robin shit. I think is where.
That's what's being conducted over there, huh?
Yeah,
Moving
yeah.
stuff around and
Yeah,
to put up Cluckers or Pluckers.
Pluckers.
Yeah, the original
Pluckers is
Houston
downtown
one.
over off of Maine. That's where the chicken heads are. Pluckers.
It's Pluckers is over there next to the original Houston Freebirds that I used to work at.
Oh,
Don't sweat in the meat,
where
fool.
you used to sweat in the meat. Yeah.
Sweat on your meat, huh?
He was like, he'd be in there. I'd be like, man, what's going on? He was all sweaty, but he was the one mixing the meat, and I was like, damn, you sweating in the meat.
That's it.
That's that extra salt.
That's that fucking marinade.
It's
That
a
marinade.
secret ingredient.
Oh, good
Yeah,
times.
man. But yeah, that was Anyway, just tangent on Michael Jackson, fucking Pluckers. I just in my head,
Blanket.
dude.
What was this other kid's name?
Blanket.
Probably hat.
No.
Paris.
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 Yeah.
I knew it was Paris.
Paris is the girl.
Yeah.
Yeah, because for some reason, like we were talking about Michael Jackson the other day, and I was like, "You remember Blanket, right?" And they were like, "Blanket." And I was like, "Yeah, that was Michael's kid, right? Blanket."
That was shit.
But do you think those kids are actually his kids?
I didn't think so.
I mean,
They didn't look nothing
No.
like him, dude.
they look
No.
nothing.
'Cause even-
Not even a little bit.
Because the lady was in British, right?
Yeah.
Chick, she was British chick, and I think with his his DNA and
Yeah, they
hers,
don't-
I think he should have outpowered her DNA. Correct? I mean, that's how
They
it
just
works.
don't- I don't know.
Should have been more melanin in there. Should have
They
been a
don't look
little more.
anything like
Yeah. Should have been more flavor in there. Should have been a little more.
A little more soul.
A little more
Yeah.
soul, a little urban action there, a little more, pop locking, a little bit. I don't know. That's just my theory, man. But they look very like they look very white. They
I
had-
mean, even yes, that's obvious. But that aside, just their features don't.
yeah, that's
look
what I'm saying. It's like, yeah, they didn't
anything
look,
like
they didn't look,
his old face.
yeah, the old school, the original.
They don't look like his original face.
They didn't like the aftermarket shit. Yeah, the aftermarket shit was just totally different.
How cool did you think Thriller was when it came out?
Oh, dude, I love
That shit scared her.
Dude, it scares
Oh,
me.
yeah.
Not a Michael
She hates.
Jackson
She just
fan.
hates
I don't
Michael.
like
She's not a fan
him.
of Michael. She don't like Michael. She doesn't think he's the king of. I think he's.
Overrated.
I think for me it's just the time, man. It's like it was a different time. Like
Yeah.
like looking back on like now, if you with fresh eyes you look at Michael Jackson now, it's like he was okay. He had the because now there's people that can dance like was it Chris Brown? They
Yeah.
say that Chris Brown dances better than Michael Jackson.
Apparently, he
You know,
can fight too.
Yeah, he can hit a.
You can choke out Rihanna.
Yeah,
Which
that's
is
what, yeah, he
cool
can,
as shit.
Yeah, I'll take that. No, but like I said, I get where people could see that Michael Jackson, just like me. Like I said, I'm not afraid to admit that I didn't think. I always thought Elvis was overrated and shit, and I didn't think he was the king, But then I went back.
Hollywood, chill out, chill out, chill out, Vinny.
But thing is, I did my due diligence and I went and researched and I watched him do it. But
I could live with this person.
but he's a king, man. He's a king, though. He's a king. Like I said, after watching and getting knowledge of what it was, he did give respect to like Little Richard and all these people. I thought before that he didn't. I didn't know he hadn't. Like he gave respect to because of those influences made him who he was. So that's
Right.
I respect that. Like that's cool. He admitted that, and he was just like, these guys. I'm inspired by these cats. So I get it. But now I respect. He's a king, man. He's a king. Sideburns and all. He's a king, man. I love it. Where was I at? What was I talking
Michael
about?
Jackson.
Michael Jackson. Yeah, I can see. Oh, Thriller, dude. I liked it because when they did it on MTV when I was a kid, I forgot how old I was, but they said the movie premiere. I mean, the video premiere of Thriller's coming up. It's just I love the way they did things back then.
Yeah,
now it's
it was very like they put a lot of money into that.
Yeah.
and
Like it was.
production was the shit.
I'm not even gonna lie. When he turned into the werewolf, man, I don't know what it came out in what 86.
86, I think. 86 or 87.
So.
Dude, I was like 7 years old. And
Yeah,
seeing that on TV and him changing into a werewolf,
Bro, I was 3.
that scared the
I think I
out of me.
7 or
Like,
I got 2 little stories about Michael Jackson.
what's that?
So, and then both of them having to do with Disney. So the first time I ever went to Disney World,
Oh shit.
back when I was, had to have been
Was it
89 or 90.
Land or Florida?
Florida.
Florida.
Disneyland.
Okay. Land.
And they used to have this
World, right?
The,
Disney-
the,
World
like
is
one of the
Florida.
first
World
like
is Florida.
3D, like really awesome.
Oh,
like,
with
out of
Michael
this world.
Jackson?
It was
Yeah.
Michael Jackson's Captain Neo.
Oh
I think
yeah,
it was
yeah,
called.
yeah.
That one was pretty cool. And then the second time was I went to Disney World when my parents made me go when I was like 18 with
Yeah.
my sister. Last family vacation
That's
before we were
it.
all out of the house,
Before,
right?
Yeah.
And
they
Michael
stopped paying for
Jackson
shit.
was actually there
No.
with his entourage, and he was wearing a mask and
No
everything like
shit.
that. And I had about, I'd say 20, 25 people crowding around, just
That's
shuffling
cool,
him through Main Street
Cool,
and
man.
stuff.
That's pretty cool,
He
man.
was there looking at boy ass.
Oh, yeah,
for
that was
sure.
the thing. Yeah, well, yeah.
And my dad was like hiding me.
Yeah. Cover his butthole. Cover his butthole. No, because that was his thing, man. That was his thing. Like I said, that documentary where they outed him, it was fucked up, man. It was anyway.
He liked boys.
He didn't want to. He didn't touch him. He just.
Did
he
you
just,
watch the documentary?
Have you seen that documentary?
No.
No.
You gotta watch
Oh.
it. Neverland. Was it
I
Neverland?
think I did.
Neverland.
Yeah,
It's called Neverland, right?
Because
Leaving
Macaulay,
Neverland. I forget.
Macaulay was saying that he wasn't like that.
No, he said that.
Yeah, Macaulay Culkin's a fucking liar.
I just
don't-
remember them saying like when they were interview on the news, like I forget it was Dateline or 20,
Yeah.
20 whatever it was
Yeah.
called back in the day, where they would interview some of the kids that would be at his house and whatever, and they're like, yeah, we'd all stay in the same bed, but
Yeah.
it's like 4 king size beds put together, so we weren't even anywhere near. It was like no.
It's like that
Well,
one.
no, they weren't anywhere near him because apparently he liked to have the kid go to the other side of the room and then bend over and just show.
Okay,
Yeah.
now I'm
His
feeling
butt.
weird.
That was his thing. So they weren't lying. They really weren't anywhere near him because they were at the end of the bed.
Oh my god.
The other thing was that yeah, no
It
shit.
just got totally
Yeah,
just got
canceled.
canceled
It's
right
all
there.
canceled.
Hey.
The thing was the other thing that same kind of Dateline or 2020 whatever it was that special. They were interviewing Michael. I think it was with that Indian fella. I think it was his name Raheem or Shashim. I can't. He's a big political guy now. Not in politics, but he does a lot of political shows now. That Indian fella that interviewed Michael back then, and they were on the couch. Michael's the guy's like across from him on the couch, sitting across from him. Michael's on the couch with this dude. He's like I think the kid's like 13 or something. And they're like holding hands and shit. He's kind of like they're like all close and hugged up and shit. And apparently what it was, the reason why that kid was staying with Michael was because like his mom was dying of cancer and she couldn't take care of him anymore. Like she was on her last days, whatever. So that kid would go live with him. That kid would go like,
"You boys like ice cream?
yeah, no shit. I can bring him in the basement and shit. Yeah. Fucking
Got some popsicles down in the basement for you."
He's got the cargo shorts. Let me see you. Let me put my hand up your cargo shorts. Yeah. But that's what it was. So that's why that kid was there. But then it was funny because even then, like when that guy was interviewing him, like the camera would zoom in on Michael's hand on that kid's hand and shit. It was like zoom in and shit. And it was just like awkward as fuck. It was a weird as interview, man. Like I said, I think it was like one of Michael's last interviews, man. Like one of the last ones he did, man. And it was fucking creepy, man. But I got to start, thinking about Halloween. I was thinking about creepy shit.
Yeah,
Michael
creepy,
came up.
scary, creepy.
It went from thriller, which was like play type creepy, to like just creepiest dude ever.
Get in there, man. No, but
I
just
need a shower after that conversation.
no shit, it kind of rinse off, man. And then the next creepy thing, which is the next pretty fucking creepy thing for me, is the future. I was watching this. I'm always on X, of course, on the X.
Still hate that app.
I still hate the app, right? X.
Yeah.
Uncle Elon's app there. China, dude. I was looking at these their desk, their classroom desk. They have it to now where they can be in class from, I think it's like 8 a.m. to like 4 or 5, and then they can take a sleep. What it is, the desk, the table, they twist it, it rises up the desk, and then the chair slants down and goes underneath. So the kid in front of them, his head goes underneath the other guy. Like an airplane,
yeah,
like that. And so they lay down like that. That's why they raise it. And they all go to sleep. They take like an hour nap or something. They just stay
When
in school.
They plug into the back of their head
Matrix.
like the Matrix.
The Matrix, man. Yeah. So
Now,
these,
is this like all Chinese schools, or is this kind of like just like a feeder thing, or like a?
So there's several schools that do the AI shit. That were they, like I said, I remember I told you that one episode I told you guys where the AI looks at the kids. It scans the kids'
to
face
make sure they're
and he's
doing
paying
what they're
attention.
supposed to be doing.
And
so like heart rate monitors.
Yeah,
and
and
all
to make
that
sure they're
crap.
listening. And if they're not, if they get distracted, they're like, hey, pay attention.
Shock 'em.
Yeah, no shit. So that's what some of these schools that's the thing they're doing, and I think they're gonna it's gonna be all the schools out there in China doing that shit. But it's crazy how they don't rest, man. Like they don't stop, and that's why we're in trouble, man. Because those guys they don't play, dude. There's no rest. There's no sleep. I mean, they get to sleep, I'm saying, but they just always on the go. They
all sleep at the same time.
Yeah, you just hit the off button.
Yeah.
But it was just crazy how it was like simultaneously how the tables go up and the kids go back like that and they go to sleep, man. It's a trip, man. But
I'll tell you that.
But I get it, man. I get it.
The AI's and like the future's just pouring out right now like this.
I get it, dude.
Flowing too fast.
It's going. I enjoy it, man. AI. There was something about AI I was gonna bring up, but anyway. But then the other thing I saw was remember Craigslist?
Yeah.
Craigslist. Yeah, I used to.
Is it still around?
It's still around, but it's like the
just
back pages.
Yeah, it's like they cracked down on it pretty good. Like you can't. I mean, there's no. I don't know. Like I said, I haven't been on it for ages, but I just remember Craigslist because I was reading this thing, old ass thing. It's from 2001. This guy in Germany called. His name was Armand Muse. Anyway, 2001, and he was a cannibal, and he was in Germany, and he put ads out on a Craigslist type of thing, and he would ask if they wanted to get eaten. If people were down to get eaten, he would eat them. He said blood was the lifeline or something like that.
I ain't gonna say nothing.
Yeah,
Keep my mouth
yeah,
shut.
he'd eat them, man. They'd volunteer themselves, man. They would answer the ads, and they go on and go to his house, and he'd eat them up and cook them up.
Because they're like, this can't be real, and they show up.
Oh, it was real, man. Yeah,
One of the guys, he said that he would let him, but he wanted to be alive while the guy ate part of him, and then if he wanted to kill him, whatever. But he wanted to see him eat.
I was gonna do one of my comedy bits, but my son's here.
Yeah, dude, that guy was
studio audience.
Yeah, no shit.
First date,
but
you want to be eaten?
Yeah, that was
That's a different part of Craigslist.
Yeah, that's was it? It was yeah. That's before OnlyFans and shit. That was back in the day. But yeah, that guy, I was reading about that guy, and he did it numerous times. And then the one time he fucked up and he did it, and some guy responded, and then he called the cops. But he did it one too many times, and this dude.
I think once is too many
well,
times.
Yeah, it could be. It could depending on the population number, depending on the numbers, you know.
Hey, if you're volunteering,
hey, go for it, man. But what it was, it took him like 17 minutes, and they arrested his ass. Like they swarmed his ass. Took like 70. Went to his house and shit, and got him. But I thought that guy was interesting, man. It shows like a picture of his tub.
They didn't even get Craig. What's his name? Craig Hansen or?
Oh yeah,
he didn't even Chris
Hansen.
Hansen. They didn't even get him
Catch
involved.
A predator, man. Nah, I think the predator.
He was a predator for real.
Oh,
He was trying to eat people.
but was he?
dangerous
I mean,
game.
if the people were down for it, I mean, who cares?
It's true. It's true.
You're
Just like
volunteering
what was the
for
thing?
it,
What was the thing you said about the suicide? Now you can kill yourself.
Did suicide?
Yeah, was it in Germany or
There's different states that do it too. I think Colorado is one that does it.
the one where you can just
They just give you like
the cocktail?
pills, and you have to take them in a certain order, and then it just put you to sleep.
Yeah, man. It's a new thing, right? It's like a new thing.
Fairly
Is it because of Kevorkian or no?
I mean, that might be where it started, but a lot of people that are terminal are doing it. Like if they want to kill themselves, but they want to do it.
Don't want to suffer.
Yeah, they want to do it like a more humane way, I guess.
Can like predict it.
Yeah.
Passing in the night in the hospital, they can have all their relatives around.
And there's people that they're moving.
It's like when you take your dog to the vet.
Basically,
same shit.
God.
Same
they're
thing.
moving to these states so they can do this because of course, you can't do it here. And there's only a few states I think that let you do it. But yeah, they just give you these pills and you take them on your own. That way, nobody else is responsible.
That reminds me of that hotel that we stayed in that one time when was it South Texas Rodfest?
Oh my God,
that's like the small town, It's a small town, real small town.
Yeah,
I can't remember where it was. At somewhere in West
Pearsall, Texas.
Pearsall, Texas.
And it was a car show that only went on for 2 years, but it was a really good show. But apparently, it was hard to put on because it was like a town takeover, and they literally had to get the whole town involved. And they opened up a hotel, air quotes, hotel, for all the patrons of the show.
Yeah.
And we're like, all right, sweet. It was like $70 a night or $100 a night or something like that. We're like, hell yeah.
Damn.
And of course, it's the only hotel there. We get there, and I walk into this place, and I'm like, this doesn't feel like a hotel. Like, this feels weird. Like, this place, I mean, it looks like a hotel. It has your lobby. It's got your little coffee machine and the front desk and stuff. It has, like, all these exposed pipes and conduit and all this other stuff going on. And I was like, I was like, these hallways are really wide. Like,
oh, shit.
Really wide. Like, wide enough to drive a car and a half down.
Yeah, they were
I was
big.
like, what the fuck is going on here? And then they're like, all right, here's your room, blah, blah. We get to the room, and the door's like twice as wide as a normal door. And I'm like, dude, this is like an old folks' home or something. Like, this is an old folks' home where so they could get the beds in and out of the room. So I was like, how many motherfuckers died in this place? I don't play around with that a whole lot of creepy shit. Because it's creepy. Yeah. It makes me fucking feel weird.
I was just tired, and I just threw my stuff on the bed. I didn't even like notice or acknowledge what was going on around me.
It'd been cool if they had like those where they had those action things. Those little,
I think
Dude, they did have that shit.
Like the little old tanks and shit where you have where they hooks
you
up
just
the
have the little plugs
connectors
in the
and
wall
shit.
and stuff.
I like that shit.
Matt was just walking around the halls like this.
Measuring
Well,
shit.
standing in the door. I'm like,
Measuring
this
shit,
is the widest door ever. Like, who goes through this door?
Measuring shit.
I was like, man, I don't know. I threw my shit on the bed.
That's kind of cool. I dig that though. There was a thing we were watching. Jack Osborne's their podcast. Did we talk about the last episode? That hotel they went to in L.A.
I don't think so.
What was it? There was a hotel in L.A. that him and Jack and his
Sharon.
mom Sharon went to. Who? No, I thought you were bring a smart.
Karen.
Karen, yeah, I thought you were gonna be a smart ass. Yeah. So Sharon, him and Sharon went to this hotel in L.A. It's a fucking, it's haunted as fuck. And
The Roosevelt?
I don't know. It was.
I don't remember the name of it. I've never heard of it before. So
yeah, it was a little
one.
further out of L.A. It was like in the sticks, kind of in the more out.
Gotcha.
And they went there, and it was 3 floors, and the 3rd floor was where they had like prostitutes were getting like beat up and shit, right? Like getting killed and shit. There was one particular room that was real bad, and Sharon went in there, and Jack went downstairs to one other haunted area, and he left Sharon upstairs in that room by herself where it was really heavy. The paranormal shit was really heavy up there, and she was up there, man. And while they were filming, because it was just her and a camera guy in that room, and the camera guy was there, and she started like passing out. And the camera guy's like, "Sharon, are you okay?" And she went silent, dude. And she was out for how long? And she
like 20 minutes.
And they called Jack. Jack ran up there, and they had to do fucking the whole shit.
They had to resuscitate her.
Everything they called. Yeah, man. Yeah. It was she was out for a while, and they finally when she came to, she's like, "Well, what happened? What happened?" She goes, they were just like, "Well, I thought I just passed out. I thought I just got lightheaded and passed out." He goes, "Nah, you were gone for like fucking good hour, wasn't it? Like they worked on her. They got her alive, but I'm saying, but she was out for about an hour. But it was pretty cool, man. That hotel was pretty badass, dude. You could tell that the hallways, dude. The hallways there, they were narrow as shit, dude. It's like it was an old ass. I forget what if I had the fucking internet, I could tell you. But it was really cool.
Got like
spots really cool.
Gas lamps on the door.
Yeah, it was really nice.
Wear those little monkey hats and stuff.
It was cool. It was badass because the hallways. It was like everything was real fucking dark, and they left it like that. Like now that they modernized it, it's dark. Hallways are black and shit. The carpets are real dark. It's a really cool spot, man. It's really creepy, but yeah, that incident happened to them while they were doing. He does his paranormal. He's got a paranormal show, right? What's that shit called? I forget what it's called.
When I got married, like the first time, I got married at the Hotel Galvez.
Oh, nice. Galveston?
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
And that place has been around forever, right? And so we were, I guess, getting arrangements set up. And how you meet with the person to talk about the wedding.
The wedding planner?
Yeah, wedding planner.
Yeah.
That person.
J-Lo.
So we were in the hotel. And we were talking to the wedding planner, and I was like, "Hey, where's your bathroom at, man? Like, I need you to go to the restroom, And she goes, "Oh, go down the hall, and blah 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 blah," telling me. So, I went in there. Your boy was taking a piss, and I felt somebody. I promise you, somebody shoved me in the back. Like I was like, "What the hell?" Like somebody just came up and just pushed me. Your boy said, "Hurried up," zipped it up, went back into the wedding planner, and I was like, man, I told her what happened, and she's like, "Oh yeah, that's happened to me before." She's like, "I was in the restroom, and then all the stall doors,
hell yeah,
just started slamming,
Hell yeah,
and they
dude.
said they got her on camera running through the lobby, just like
Oh,
sprinting through the
shit.
lobby.
Hell yeah, dude.
Oh no.
Yeah.
And I was just
no.
like, "Are you serious?" And she's like, "Yeah." She's like, "They have me on camera sprinting through the lobby, like
Damn,
holding my
dude.
pants up because I shot out of there so fast."
That's one of the most haunted places in Texas.
Yeah. I didn't know that.
That's-
I didn't know.
Like that, like I promise you, I was sitting there, and then just felt like somebody just shoved me in my back.
Damn, dude, taking a piss or shit?
Yeah, taking a piss.
Oh, okay, taking a piss. Okay. Did you get the shake and all that stuff?
Man, they're
No, I you know how you get that little shake?
Yeah.
I got more than just a shake, bro. I was
That's damn, dude.
I was out of there.
Jennifer goes to, and now I probably said it last episode or whatever, but I like saying it because that place, I really want to see it, but I'm scared to see it because I don't like to bring shit home. Is that fucking place that parks?
The Clown?
No,
The cemetery?
The cemetery. What's it called?
Martha's Chapel Cemetery.
Yeah. I don't fuck. You said they hung people out there, right? Like they hung slaves or something.
Yeah.
they do that in Old Town Spring.
They
Yeah.
did it there too, yeah.
Did okay. So
But
that. But
he
yeah.
won't go. It's on a dead end road. Literally, there is nothing, and it's creepy as hell. But I want him to go, but he won't go.
I'm scared.
You
Oh,
stay in
don't
the
blame
car.
Yeah, I'll stay. I'm
blame
gonna go cry in the car.
Yeah,
I've got
stay in the
day-day.
car.
Yeah, like day, man. I stay in the car.
Hey, that was that,
Here we go.
here we go.
Here we go.
Hey, good segue. Good segue. So it's downtown Houston. What's the
Is the Jefferson Davis
Oh, yeah,
Memorial
that's where I was born.
Hospital?
That's where I was born. I was
No.
born there.
I don't
Can't
know
be
if you were
born there.
born
I was
there.
born there. No, I was born there. 76. I was born there. And then after that, they a couple of years later they shut it down. But I was born there.
I thought it was an insane asylum.
Yeah, it was
I
an
thought
insane
you-
asylum.
no.
No, it
was,
wasn't. It was a
it
hospital.
was a hospital before, and then
it
they
was
turned.
a straight hospital?
No, it had like multiple. It was built during the Civil War.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There was a big railroad depot behind it, but it was an actual hospital.
Yeah, because that's where I was.
Yeah.
I was born there.
Really?
Yeah, that's where I was born, man. That's where my records are right there, man. But
You know they
Now
got
it's a-
you know they had a what's it called, stack there where they would burn the bodies.
oh, nice, dude.
Yeah.
Hell
Yeah.
I've been in there
So
multiple times.
Oh yeah, you
Yeah.
went in.
Now
You
it's
broke in.
artist housing.
Oh, it's an artist
yeah,
housing.
that's
yeah.
when we went.
Artist
It
lofts.
was they were just converting it into like artist lofts,
Broken in there multiple times.
and so like when we went,
This
like
had
we went to
to
go
been-
check it out.
09.
Yeah, it had to be like
Okay.
09.
Yeah.
And so we all went over there. It was I think it was around this time of year.
It was after we a hard night of drinking at Rock Bar or something like
Yeah.
that.
Something. We were pretty bent. But we went over there
Not the driver.
and so no, I don't think the driver was. But
It was
anyway,
David, wasn't it?
I think it was Mel. But I can't remember. I can't remember. But I just remember like the two like in like it's like 4 floors or 5 floors.
Mm-hmm.
And the 2 top floors weren't being like they were
shut
not-
down.
Yeah, they were shut down because they were like redoing everything. Like people actually lived on the first.
like bums and stuff.
First and second floor.
Like
And
homeless and shit.
I don't.
Yeah.
It was like I said. It was in the middle of being renovated, so I think they had people on the first floor living, but not up towards the top.
I'd kill to live there now, man. It's supposed to be. I'd kill to check it out. I've never been there. I didn't get a chance to break in like you got or B&E. You know.
Well, we actually just went out in the parking lot, but we thought we were being like ghost hunters and stuff because, like I said, it was probably 3 o'clock in the morning,
Yeah.
and
Just
so we pull up in the back lot, and the actual like Civil War part is behind it, like the railroad depot area where that was like their triage or whatever, and then they had the incinerator.
Hell yeah.
Right there behind it, and that incinerator is there. I don't think they're ever going to tear that down. It's like part of the skyline in Houston.
Oh yeah, it's money.
And this place is right across the street from the aquarium, right?
Yeah.
It's on the other side of 45
Right.
from the aquarium. And we were like, oh, man, let's go check this place out. Nice and hammered. And
High octane.
we pulled into the back parking lot, and we're just looking around. There was maybe like 5 or 6 cars back there or whatever.
Yeah.
And we just see a bunch of like homeless people scurrying around out there, and like, you know, and my now wife, girlfriend at the time, she had this great habit of like, you know, not giving a shit where she went to pee. So if she had to pee, she'd go, you know, out behind a dumpster or something. She had no shame in that. And like she hops out the car and is over basically peeing on the incinerator.
Oh, nice.
That we didn't even
Yeah,
realize that we're distracted by what's going on in the top floors of this building. Like windows are opening and shutting, lights are turning on, doors.
Doors are like opening. Like if somebody opened that door and it just all you see is like a light and then it shuts again.
And then there was some like fucking mannequin head or some shit in the window. I was like, fool. Somebody like popped a mannequin head up or something in the window. I was like, let's go. Fuck it. They're like, Allie's still outside peeing. I was like, fucking leave her ass. She's dumb enough to get out of the fucking car. Let's go right now.
We could,
She's
He wanted to leave her there behind the dump.
Teach
It wasn't one of my best moments, but it's a great story.
I'm glad she stuck around. I'm surprised.
I'm
surprised she stuck around. Yeah,
she knew I was. She knew I was.
She
a
a catch.
sap.
Like we just saw a silhouette of somebody in the top floor, and like there's nothing. They like I said, they were tearing everything up in the top floor. That people lived at the first floor, but who the hell is up top, like looking out the window?
People fucking with us. That's who.
It always
Jen breaking in,
Jen
all the
was
way up top,
fucking around.
looking
When
around.
I went there was nobody in that building.
But the same place my mom and my sister had went, and this is when it wasn't before it was like they even renovated it. They had it all chained off.
They had to sneak through the chain link to get in there.
To like it was like straight chain link fence. You couldn't even get inside there. And this is when camcorders.
It was like 1 year before that.
Yeah, like when the camcorders were like just the
first
end of
digital.
it. And so my mom was like just looking around, and my sister's like filming, like kind of like filming the property, and she's like looking at my mom. Nothing of it until she goes back and puts it on the computer.
See all kinds of shit.
Yeah, she saw like.
Dude, I saw this footage, and I was in the Navy at the time when they did this, but after we went the second time, she's like, "Oh my god, you got to check out this footage."
Yeah,
pull up this footage, and like no shit, this perfect silhouette, and it's not even a silhouette; it's like a ghost figure of like a dude in a straight up like rebel Civil War uniform. You see the hat with like this, you see all the details of it, but it's like see-through, like really blurry.
That's cool shit,
like,
man.
Sunken eyes, like gone eyes.
What the?
That's money, dude. You got that footage still?
I think my sister
Mel has it.
Dude, we need to get
somewhere.
on that, man. Need to get on that. We need to.
I'll see if I can
Steal
pull it up.
Steal it, man.
There's that, and like, dude, I don't like you said, I don't mess with that stuff.
No, I don't.
No, that stuff's.
I think it's neat. I think it's
spooky.
I think it's cool that it exists, but I don't want to be near the shit, dude. It's cool. It's cool that it's there, but I'm all right, man. I'm all set, man.
That's
That's why I have to do this shit alone.
I just don't.
That's how you get snatched. What are you talking about,
shit, man?
Well,
Like we were talking about the Clown Motel.
We're going, man. We got to go check that out, man.
Like the clown,
what was it? Arizona, Scottsdale, right? Scottsdale, Arizona is where it was at. I think that's.
And I'm glad we didn't know about that because this fool would have made me stop there.
Vegas.
Oh, was it?
That was Nevada.
Oh, was it? Okay.
Yeah, it
my
is
bad.
Nevada. It's Nevada.
Okay.
Yeah, it's crazy. Like I said, I don't mess with that stuff, man.
Oh, speaking of, and also another scary note. Well, depending on how scary, I'm excited about it. But I got word back from my boy Thomas, man. Thomas Tigu, Newt Slap. We're gonna get some treats from what do you call it? Taiwan. He's gonna bring us some treats. He's gonna bring us that durian fruit. Was it soda? Right? It's like a soda.
Is that the stuff you were saying? It smells like death.
Yeah, it's like rotten meat, like rotten garbage. It's called durian fruit. The durian.
Is this supposed to be a treat?
Yeah, it's for me. It is because I'm excited to see because I've never had anything from that far away, and he's gonna bring us some of his treats that he used to eat as a child. So I'm excited to see that. He's supposed to bring them back. He's supposed to be back in town.
I'll stick
soon.
with my fruit by the foot. When I was a child.
Yeah, I'm just stoked, like I said, because I never traveled. So for him to bring something back is really cool.
My fruit roll up.
I'm really excited to see that.
When I was in the Navy, we went to a bunch of really cool ports overseas, like Japan, a lot of Japan. But a big drink that they have in Japan is called habasaki, and it's whiskey made from rice.
Sure,
but habasaki is special because it is the strongest whiskey that you can make.
Jesus.
And it also has 2 rattlesnakes, dead rattlesnakes, live, like real rattlesnakes coiled up in the bottom of it. It's basically a big old pickle jar. And you ladle it into a shot. It tastes like pure fucking gasoline. And literally one shot it's worse than American moonshine.
Oh, shit, dude.
Ooh.
Damn, dude.
And they stick it in there and they like stir it up so all the scales start floating around in there, and you're like,
nice and chunky, dude.
It's like a rite of passage for
you
anybody
got
that goes to these places,
I get that.
you know.
That's cool.
So that one was a highlight.
That reminds me of Urban Cowboy, where Wes drinks the tequila and eats the worm.
Yeah,
so,
mezcal.
Mezcal, the worm, yeah. But yeah, that's cool. That's cool shit, man. I'd love to experience that, to try that, to see what shake up all the scales. It's got to be salty though. I mean, I guess.
You couldn't taste anything.
No, just
other than just pain.
Shit. Okay.
Just gasoline.
Yeah, gasoline. It's cool.
It's kind of like all the Jaeger shots. What's the thing you sent me?
No.
If you want to teleport.
Oh yeah.
If you want to teleport, take a bunch of Jaeger shots.
Jaeger bombs.
You won't know where you'll be at.
Wake up in some random field somewhere.
That's funny.
What was I gonna get to, man? I was gonna get to. Yeah. So. Yeah, I'm excited about that. Get some treats from Tigu there. Like I said, he'll probably indulge with. Oh, dude, fucking TikTok, man. It's a son of a bitch, and it always sucks me in, dude. And it always gets me, dude. The shit that's like trending and the shit that gets big, dude. Like people who get fucking famous, like who go viral. You know, like you said, you think about how you can do something to go viral or do something like that, and then there's this fucking guy. I don't know what his fucking Barfly77. Look him up on TikTok if you have time. Check him out. But this son of a bitch, what he does, he goes into he travels. I guess he travels a lot. He goes into hotel rooms. He rents the hotel room, and in the hotel restroom, he'll make a meal.
Oh, I've seen that guy.
That's fucking
and his
gross.
Shit is fucking horrible. He'll smash up potato chips and throw chicken breast in it and like lasso the hairdryer to it and leave it in the sink and let it cook for like 2.5 hours.
And then he made like
what the hell is this dude
doing? He made a soup in the sink of the hotel room. He put the soup and the onions and all that bullshit.
Yeah,
like
in the sink.
And then he puts like one of those
like where
heaters.
people barf.
Yeah, those heaters that are like this long. He put it upside down and he cooked the soup in there inside the sink, man. Then he made that.
Yeah, this fool
it's
is
fucking nuts, dude.
dirty.
Barfly 77, 77. You know, and it's ridiculous. Just that, but this motherfucker gets like, I think it was like 4 million, 7 million views and shit on his stuff. It's just insane, man. Like
because people want to see the nastiness. They just want to see what the hell he's doing.
And the son bitch eats it, man. Like he eats the shit.
Well, I think the appeal to that is like somebody can look at somebody being just a nasty ass and be like, you know what, my life isn't that bad.
Not too bad, man. Yeah,
you know,
I'm on the right track. And then there's that guy, and I think I've talked about the other guy before. It's a black dude out of Florida, I think, and he does the same thing out of kind of makes shit like that where he just goes to the Dollar Tree and gets the meat out of there, and he makes it in. His like fingernails are long, and he'll cut the meat with his fingernail and shit. And then it's just funny. It's just like he's very, but he's just one of those food people. He makes food and shit, and he'll the countertop's dirty as fuck, and he'll just slap the meat on there and cut the meat on the dirty ass countertop and shit. It's just he uses.
It'll cook off.
Yeah, no, pretty much. But yeah, he's got his my favorite. My favorite thing he's got one of those what do they call the fucking. Where you cook the fries in it.
A deep fryer.
Not the deep fryer, the other thing, the new one now.
Oh,
the
air fryer.
He's got the air fryer. It's on the floor, and he kicks it, and then like he has to kick it a few times, and then it'll get going. It'll work. But it's just this guy's huge. Like I said, he gets like millions of views and shit.
You think you can afford a better air fryer then?
Hey man, it's working, man. And like I said, and
it's a shtick.
I think and then I think he got so big that Ramsey.
Like
Ramsey commented on this shit. Gordon Ramsay commented on this shit, and it's just ridiculous. Like, god damn, dude. Like, I want Ramsey to talk to me about my shit, but yeah, I guess you gotta put your feet out and shit. He was like, anyway, but yeah, those things are pretty disgusting, man. It's but I find them entertaining. They tend to be entertaining.
That's horror.
They catch
your
eye.
That's nasty.
That's horror.
That's
shit,
scary.
Yeah. No shit, dude.
Yeah, I'm not on TikTok, but you know how like a lot of TikTok stuff spills over into Instagram.
Mm-hmm.
There's that video of this dude that I'm assuming he's from the Middle East, but he's got that super long, sharp toenail, and he sits there and cuts chicken breast.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
Yeah, and it's like they don't even. And that's like a big trending thing.
He's got people standing around him,
waiting.
like ready for the meat, like he's the butcher, him and his toenail.
That's cool, man. It's cool as shit.
This guy's got that toe cheese.
Oh god, that is disgusting, dude.
Yeah, dude. He's that guy.
That makes me want to vomit, dude.
That guy's huge. That guy's huge, and then the other guy I showed you, the guy that he just sits there, Indian style, crisscross applesauce, as you say, and he's passing out the food and throwing the food at you and shit. Huge. Those things are huge, man. The Indian thing is huge right now. The whole.
I don't do
Truck
long
stops.
toenails. I don't do like long toenails.
Imagine if that was how they were cooking our chicken at that truck
Oh,
stop.
That's nasty. I don't do long toenails. I don't.
It's a trip,
It's
man.
scary in itself. Oh
And,
man,
Yeah, it's just a bunch of shit, man. Then
I don't even want to look that up, dude.
oh yeah, it's good stuff.
I don't know.
Yeah, it's a rabbit hole shit.
If your phone is near you,
Yeah.
it heard you, and it's gonna put that video in your presence now.
it's
I'm glad the Wi-Fi's down.
yeah, me too. 'Cause I'd be looking all kinds of shit up right now.
I think it comes up with the pimple popper videos.
Those are good too. Those
I
are not,
love 'em.
Those are not bad. Those are not
Love
bad.
them.
The best ones are the blackheads.
Blackheads.
Blackheads are
blackheads.
the best.
I think-
What I can't do is I can't do dental injuries.
Ooh.
I don't know why. I can't do dental injuries, and I can't do a lot of feet stuff. Like the dude cutting it's gross, but it's like you have to see it.
The other thing is too when you watching 600 Pound Life, when they have like big barnacles on their leg, like on 600 Pound Life, and they're massive people on their
Supposed
legs.
to scrape them off before you leave the bar.
Yeah, the barnacles, man, it's on their legs and their inner thighs and shit. It's like, wow, man, it's like that shit grosses me out. Like shit like that. That's like having barnacles.
This is the Halloween special. That's real
Yeah.
scary shit right
Man,
there.
It's real life scary shit.
Yeah, 600 Pound Life's I love that shit. I love that shit. I'm a fat ass, so I'm over there. I'm eating snacks and shit, watching them.
No,
You know.
our favorite one was with that lady. She was laying in bed.
Oh yeah.
Deep frying. She had the
Chicken-
deep fryer sitting on her
On the bed, yeah.
And she was deep frying chicken in her bed.
She's flipping it. She's
That's
sitting there
awesome.
and flipping
That
it.
the
reminds
whole
me of that
family.
episode
She was
of The
cooking for the whole
Office where
family.
Michael Scott
Burns
is
his
like
foot.
burns his foot on the
Yeah.
on his
George
George
Foreman.
Foreman making bacon. Everybody likes to wake up to smell of bacon.
Yeah.
This is horrible.
Yeah, dude. You said something that triggered something when you said the toes.
toe meat, yeah.
The pimple thing.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
remember this one on Jackass. There was one episode on Jackass, and there was this one dude. He was hanging out. It was just some random dude that was hanging out with Johnny and them, and he had a blackhead in the corner of his nose, and he squeezed it, and it came out, and it was long as shit like that. And it was like he had on his.
That's how ramen noodles are made.
Yeah, shit. And he had on his pinky like that, and he went like that to Johnny, and Johnny's like, "Oh no!" And like Johnny Knoxville was like throwing up and shit, but it was just like the dude was gonna eat the blackhead. It was classic because they had it close up on his nose, and he squeezed it, and it's just like. It's a big ass fucking long ass
Straight
thing.
disgusting.
Oh,
dude.
string. Had that string, man.
Real life horror right there.
Oh man, that's gross.
You don't even have to make movies of that shit.
And then Mr. Beast, Mr. Beast, the guy, he's on social media. He's a big YouTube
It's like
guy.
the most famous
Yeah, the
YouTuber.
biggest fucking guy. Yeah, he's got this thing where he's doing a thing with people where you get locked in a room for 100 days, and you can get, I think it's like $500,000. But if one guy leaves, nobody gets the money, or one person gets the money, so somebody has to give up at some point. But it's just you're in the room. There's no TV. There's nothing. I mean, it's a nice room. It's a
Didn't
nice
you
enough
say
room.
that he was also doing like what's that that show?
Do you want to play a game?
That's what it sounds like.
Basically,
Saw.
Like Saw.
yeah.
But he was doing or was that is it Hunger Games? What is it called?
Oh, the fucking
Squid Games?
Squid Games.
Yeah, Squid
Who's
Games.
doing that?
I think it was him. That was him that did it. Something similar to it like that.
Squid
Yeah,
Games.
Squid Games is shit, dude.
That was.
I wish that was real.
In Korea, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Korean. That's what got on Korean movies going popping off. Like, I mean, they were big before then, but that really got them going on Netflix. And Netflix has a whole fucking genre of
Yeah,
fucking.
they have a lot of Bollywood too.
Yeah.
Season 2 is coming.
Oh, it's right. Yeah.
Of Squid
Soon.
Games?
Yeah,
Yeah.
soon. Now that the shit
was-
opened up again.
Was Squid Games? Was that? I didn't watch it. I mean, I
It's
remember
actually
everybody
really good.
talking
It's good
about
shit,
it.
man.
Is that a scripted series or
No,
is
it
that
was-
like
yeah,
a
yeah.
like a reality, like
Scripted.
non-scripted
Scripted.
reality?
It was scripted, but it was just a good premise. Like, if you were poor and you needed money,
Okay, gotcha.
I'd fucking
Gotcha.
sacrifice myself to make some money for my family or whatever the case may be. But it was a good. It was a good
Yeah,
show.
it was
Like I said,
really good.
Yeah, I enjoyed it, man.
And I'm not into that
Yeah.
kind of stuff, but
Yeah, sorry, I'm just kind of basic when it comes to TV. I watch
Yeah.
car shows, and that's really
Yeah.
about where I stop off.
same.
yeah.
That's all I got time for.
Yeah, I used to love. I know it was all bullshit, but I used to love watching the Tuttles go at it, man. OCC. I
Oh,
used to
yeah.
love. They used to have the best fights, dude. And I don't know if they were real or not, but they were good.
Dude,
I thought they were good.
I
though.
promise you, me and my dad were OCC before OCC was OCC.
Killing each other and shit.
Yeah, dude, we had a bicycle shop. And me,
Right
Choking
there,
each other out.
Armadillo Downs.
yeah, dude, I swear to God, me and my dad, like, if there was cameras on us, it would be like that.
Fucking throwing chairs and shit.
He would be so mad at me.
I don't even think he makes bikes anymore. What's his name? The kid, Junior.
Junior?
Junior.
He doesn't make shit anymore. I don't think he does anything anymore. I don't think.
They just sold that building, the big, like
that big one.
yeah, that big OCC
Yeah,
building.
that was a beautiful facility, man. Like watching it online and TV, it was beautiful.
Yeah, I
Right.
watched that show. but when they started doing nothing but tribute bikes,
Yeah.
and they all were ugly as
Oh, yeah.
fuck. God, they were ugly. So
That
I
thing-
can't watch this shit anymore.
I like when Jesse James called him out and they did that build off together.
Oh,
He's like,
yeah.
Jesse's like, you can drive mine. That fucking thing only has like a 2-gallon gas tank in it. And he goes, mine, you
Yeah.
can drive my shit. He goes,
Like,
mine is real shit.
They cut the
real
mics off real quick, and you
Yeah.
see Jesse talking shit to him like
Yeah.
this.
Yeah, Jesse's
And he
the
was
shit,
talking
man.
shit to.
I swear, I'm telling you, I swear we saw him
Uh,
riding down the road on our
on the
on a
road trip. Gas Monkey.
Yeah,
Richard Rollins. He was talking shit to him too.
Yeah,
Jesse.
Richard's the nicest fucking guy, man. And you know the T is like, I think we talked about this before, but on TV, man, he looks like he's a massive dude. But in real life,
Oh, I
Small
could
guy.
imagine that
Little
guy's
guy.
probably like 5'5".
yeah, he was small. He was really tiny. Like you said, he was really thin too, like thin, like crazy thin. I thought he was gonna be huge because on TV he looks like big, you know, like he's 6 foot or
Did
something.
they give him like 8-ounce Miller Lite cans?
Yeah,
so he looks
the
bigger?
little thin ones. Nah, he's a nice guy, but he came out like I said, nice enough guy. We went out there like when at the height of Gas Monkey, when it was the height, and they had just opened up that new restaurant up there. We went by the place there, and he came out. He said hello. He came out, signed some autographs and shit. We took some pictures with him. Nice enough guy. I thought he was gonna be a dick, you know, but no, he wasn't. He was just down to earth as shit.
I think like
Aaron was a dick.
Oh, Aaron was a dick. Yeah, Aaron
Yeah.
was a prick. Yeah, he was a real
Yeah.
big time prick. Because we saw him later at the restaurant.
Yeah.
After that later that night, he went to the restaurant because it was like the grand opening or something.
That's when I got to go into Richard's private lair.
Yeah.
And you weren't allowed to come.
Oh yeah,
Only I got to go.
Yeah, it was Richard above that restaurant. He had above it, and he could watch over everything. And
Oh,
in
yeah,
that
like
and in
a
that
little-
room, he had like a fucking
Stripper pole.
stripper
in there.
pole and all that shit in there. It was really cool setup, man. It's like nice
Shit
place.
in there.
I had Gas
He's
Monkey
badass.
money.
Did he
like
have
that.
GMG Chrissy in there?
Who's that?
His secretary.
Oh,
does
yeah.
all the nudie stuff now.
Oh, hold
shit,
on.
OnlyFans
He's like,
shit.
hold on, let me find him.
What's-
Internet. Yeah.
She's got the
Damn that internet.
GMG Christie.
Save it, huh? Nah, it was that, but he was a nice guy, man. Cool as shit, man. Cool as shit guy.
GMG Chrissy. If I say it a couple times, it's gonna show up on my. All right.
Well,
All that algorithm. That algorithm will bring it up. Back from the pit stop, man. We made it back. We all made it back in
We
one
had to
piece,
change
right?
the tires.
Yeah, we're all back in one piece here, man. Made it. Made it. Oh, man, where was I going, man? This fucking sucks. No internet shit sucks, man.
I think we were talking about more ghost stuff.
Yeah, for sure. Y'all got anything else? What's up, man? Got anything else? How was the trip, man? When you guys were on the road trip, right?
Yeah,
Okay.
it's crazy. It feels like it was a month ago.
I know, but it was.
It was
like a
last
couple-
week.
Yeah.
But yeah, we did a 3,500 mile road trip from Houston to Los Angeles and back, but not through your traditional just I-10 and I-40. It was a lot of zigzagging off the freeways to go check stuff out.
Yeah.
And it was a blast, man. We took the 1962 Galaxie.
Nice.
I've had that car for 15 years now, and we've been planning on taking a trip in it since I got it.
Yeah.
And we just kind of realized that, we're not getting any younger. It's not going to get any easier. So if we have the time, let's do it.
Does it have radio?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
No AC, though.
No AC.
That's okay. That's all right. You don't need
Got a little
AC.
extra deer fur now
Yeah.
and extra crack in the windshield.
See, but
and-
when we got the car was just like it was. What was it? It's not necessarily a basket case.
Oh, no, it was a basket case. It was 100% a basket case. But the body was pretty solid, but they had no floors,
No floors.
no
shit.
suspension.
Nice.
The
How did the back window bust out? Anyway?
back window, it had a bullet hole in it.
Yeah, that's what it was.
And it was just covered up. The little hole was covered up by a piece of duct tape, but the whole back glass was just
yeah.
That's art.
Gone.
That's art, man. That's
And
art.
then
yeah.
instead of springs, there was the round cinder block. That was in replace of the springs.
he's not lying.
Oh shit, dude.
Didn't
Was it a good ride? That's
Oh,
smooth, huh? Comfort, huh?
no.
Built for comfort.
So I get out of the Navy, right? I was a helicopter mechanic, and I was itching to have something to work on. I started working at Schlumberger before they laid the entire world off. So I had kind of gotten into the rockabilly culture with one of the guys in the Navy. We didn't really have that here in the Woodlands area.
Right.
There's not a whole lot of it, or at least there wasn't any exposure of it. But got out of the Navy, and I was like, I kind of want an old car. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Something to make my own. And
Yeah.
if I can work on helicopters, I can work on a car,
For sure.
right?
For sure, man.
But
Propellers.
so yeah.
Yeah. But
So and I actually ended up running into this fool who I'd known him since I was 14.
that's cool, man.
But we lost touch for quite a few years. But so I picked up this car and started working on it. And
that's where we coined the phrase "hell ride."
Oh, the hell ride.
Have you ever, when you got your truck, did you have a hell ride?
Did you like hop in your truck, fire it up, and then drive it how it was to where you needed to get it?
So after the first year of having it, like I said, I'm not privileged enough to know like you guys. You guys are pretty handy with it, and I'm not afraid to admit it. I'm not as handy as you guys are. I'm still learning. But after the first year of having the truck, it drove good. It was fine. We went to Love Lady and all this shit. It was great. We did all these little trips and stuff like that. And then recently, I was going to get pizza from Little Caesar or something, and I was coming back to the house, and throttle stuck, and I couldn't stop the thing. It was just
it's a great feeling.
Yeah,
it was like holy shit,
feeling.
and then it was like right in the traffic time of like on the loop over here in Conroe, and I was coming up on people, and it was just fucking had it
frantically hitting the shift,
doing everything I could to
whatever.
stop, and then it just yanked into the grass, but it finally stopped, and I just got it turned off because I think it was just something simple, but it was just that was scary as shit, man, because you can't stop it, man. It's not gonna it does what it wants. It was just and it would rev. It was going higher. It just kept going.
RPM just kept.
I was like, shit,
Whoa!
man.
That's when you
Hang
get
on,
scared.
man.
Yeah, that's when that booty hole goes.
I found this thing on Craigslist we were talking about earlier, and dude wanted like $900 for it or something like that. I got it for $700, and it was a hunk of shit. It ran kind of, but it didn't really drive very well. It had like 1 or 2 gears, maybe. It was just had been set in a parking lot for years and years and years and years, and we didn't have a trailer available, so it's like we're going to go get it started.
Yeah.
And we're just going to figure it out.
Hell yeah, dude.
And we drove it. It was off Ella and 610 Greenspoint area. Ella and Beltway. And
it's a good neighborhood.
It was so
good.
good.
Solid neighborhood.
It was so good.
Yeah.
And
picket fences and shit.
So I don't even think we had we didn't have keys.
Nope.
So we hot wired it from the start solenoid and drove it with the headlights on off pure battery down 45, doing about 35 miles an hour, just pouring smoke out the back of it.
Yeah,
the exhaust was not connected. It was open headers. There was no suspension in the car. And it was just the scariest shit ever. And whoever had it before had accumulated a pretty decent collection of replacement parts.
Oh, shit. Nice, dude.
And so I was like, yeah, score.
But
every bump we hit, the
Lost the
floor
shit.
was gone, and it would just drop out a tail
Losing
light.
shit.
It would drop out
That's
it would
pretty
drop
good, dude.
out this.
That's
The
pretty good.
carburetor fell out.
That's
like
pretty good, man.
running over stuff on the way.
Jesus.
Yeah, we called it the hell ride. And
That's
then-
cool, man. No, but that's good shit, though. I mean, that's the. And now is that the one you drove?
That's the one we drove.
that's good.
That went
bad.
all the way.
That was 15 years ago.
So
and
you were good with like putting back the metal. I'm trying fabricating and shit like that.
well,
or-
I'm a body man by trade.
Oh shit. Okay.
so
cool.
I do collision repair.
Oh hell yeah.
And
I need you to look at my truck. Mess around with the truck.
expensive, bro.
No, I imagine so.
But so I was fine doing, well, at the time I wasn't a body man yet. Because I got the car, I actually decided to go to school and learn body work. But I had the mechanical side down enough to be able to, change out parts and stuff and get it running. And that thing looked like hell for a couple of years, I guess. But
That's cool.
we had an old man buddy that would help us out, let us use his shop and kind of swap out parts. We got it running and started to go round up and all the car shows and stuff like that, and then
it just
kept
gradually
on putting money
kept
on it,
just
getting
building
better and getting
building
better and
building.
getting better.
That's cool, man. No, that's good. That's good. So, how did you guys were buddies in school and shit, or like?
Well, I was in school, but Vince actually lived down the street from me. He moved into one of the rental houses. I think it was a rental house.
Yeah.
But I was probably 14 or 15, and first time I ever snuck out of the house. Snuck over to this dude's house because he didn't give a shit.
I was
he had
throwing
beer.
parties.
He had beer.
Bad influence, man.
I was throwing
No, he
parties.
was a bad influence, but
Still
you
is,
know,
dude. Still terrible.
But here we are, 25 going
Yeah.
on 25 years later, and
That's cool shit, man.
still
And
best of friends.
Still taking like this. It was just epic. This adventure was like epic.
That's good.
To
man.
build this car from nothing
Hey.
and then take it all the way across country.
Yeah, man. Like I said, I was watching Vinny's IG there, his Instagram, and I was telling him the best thing that I saw. I mean, there was a lot of cool shit you guys took a picture of, but the best thing about it was the sandwiches y'all took. The house sandwiches y'all took on the road, man. Those are the best looking
this
sandwiches
fool was
ever.
like, what, sandwiches? Are you kidding me? I was like, just have a sandwich, fool. That's road tripping.
That's the best
and
shit.
I'm sitting there like, he was driving my car, which is a very weird feeling, by the way. I don't really let many people drive my car. It's a very weird feeling. But we had just used the ice chest as a center console, right?
Oh, yeah.
And so I was sitting there making sandwiches on the ice chest.
Toenails, using the toenails on it. Cut it in half.
When he wasn't looking.
Yeah.
It was a fucking turkey and cheese sandwich.
Hell yeah, dude. That's a good
And
shit.
he's sitting there like, God damn, this is the best fucking sandwich I've ever eaten in my life.
It is, dude.
It must have been the toenail.
It was.
I was too busy on my eyes on the road, so I didn't know what he was doing.
Oh, yeah.
I didn't know if it was toe
that's
cheese
cool.
in it or what.
My kid loves my sandwiches too. He's 10. I'm going on 11 now, and I've made him literally the same sandwich for his lunch every day since in kindergarten.
Important question: mayonnaise or mustard?
Yeah.
That's both.
both.
Oof.
Oh,
Yeah.
Yes.
That's
Oof.
different.
That's not good.
Yeah.
No, actually, I will make
I
one
love
for you.
Yeah.
I'll
He
make you a
wouldn't eat it.
believer.
Yeah.
No,
Make me.
he wouldn't eat it.
Oh,
I don't do
So
mayonnaise.
anti-mayonnaise.
Yeah.
No, he'd be sold on this
I
sandwich.
was gonna ask you guys, when growing up, was this popular for you guys growing up? The ham sandwich with the little chunks of the cheese in it. Did y'all eat that shit? Or did you like that one? Nah, I didn't go for that either. I didn't play that shit. Yeah, I didn't play that either, man.
Disgusting.
No, but ham with the little chunks
one
of
thing I would always visit. I'd live with my grandparents for a few weeks out of the summer, and they were real big into pimento cheese.
Yeah, she's into that. Yeah.
What is it?
Pimento cheese.
Yeah.
And I didn't think that was a very popular thing because we didn't have it at
huge.
my house.
Yeah.
But Grandma always had it.
It's
and-
huge, man.
Matthew, you want pimento cheese sandwich?
Yeah.
Look,
Okay,
of
I
course.
love pimento cheese, and now Chick-fil-A has a sandwich with pimento cheese on it.
Yeah, on the chicken sandwich, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
It's on the
So
chicken
now that
sandwich.
it's mainstream, I can't eat it.
You can't eat it now, man. Hey, what about
It's God's chicken.
yeah, no shit, that's Jesus
It
chicken.
was God's chicken.
What about was it the loaf? What is it?
The loaf?
Pimento loaf?
Pimento loaf.
Oof.
Grandma
Is that
had
with the
that from
olives?
time.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's got
Yikes.
olives and stuff in it.
You
like that?
Little
Basically just-
eyeballs staring at
It's
you.
Yeah.
basically just bologna
I know,
and
I know.
olives in
Yeah,
there.
and if y'all don't know, bologna is just the stuff they scrape off the butcher
yeah.
floor.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, but
dude.
the
That's the
bologna's
best
so
part.
good, though.
That and the
Bologna fried is good.
oh fuck
Yes,
yeah.
it's like Spam.
Yeah.
That's funny.
no,
No,
I
but
like- I
he'll
was-
make you a believer with the sandwich.
All right.
You know,
I like the I like the
I was in the, I was looking over in the kitchen while I
The
was
kitchen,
driving.
The kitchen.
And, and I was like, damn, like I promise you, bro, like I'm not a sandwich guy, but this, I was sold. I was sold.
He had
You
to
can't
have
beat-
probably 6 or 7 more of them.
Yeah, you can't beat a house sandwich, man. That's the best shit. My thing was as a kid
My
growing
thing-
up, going to school and used to take the sandwich in the foil. You know, that's how.
Oh, yeah.
That's how you pack the sandwich when you were a kid. In elementary, my mother would put it in the foil, and that was the best fucking sandwich.
Mine was wax paper.
Wax paper, okay,
Yeah.
okay.
Chips on your sandwich?
I had to be in the mood.
I
had to
get
be in the
down
mood.
with it.
I had to be in the mood for it, and
I
it
get down with
had to be ruffles though. Had to be the ruffled.
Well, I figured you'd like it because everything you eat has to have a
Oh,
crunch.
it's gotta have
or you're
crunch,
just not
man.
satisfied.
Yeah, it's gotta have a crunch.
You ever heard the people that make PB&J sandwiches and put Doritos in it?
Yeah, I have. Yeah, it's an interesting combo.
I
get
mean,
it.
half people that are eating PB&J are eating
Yeah.
Doritos with it.
Sure.
So a lot of people stick
The other
them in
thing
there.
too was eating, and the thing that I won't do. What is it? Pears and what?
Okay, I think that's only like me and my dad.
Was it
and
pears?
my-
What is it?
Okay.
Wait.
I don't
You
wanna
know it's
air
gonna be
this.
weird.
Wait. Pears.
It's so weird. Okay, canned pears, and then you put mayonnaise and shredded cheddar cheese on them.
Yeah.
So good.
That's
Look, I
Look,
mean,
I don't know,
It
my dad-
sounds very weird,
Yeah.
but I can imagine
It's just
probably
like
My
a-
dad
right.
did it. I don't know where he
It's
got
just-
it from, but then now I do it. It's
like
so good.
a piece of cheese on
Apple pie.
Apple pie. A piece of cheese on apple pie. That's a thing too. That's a piece of
Cheddar
That's a
cheese
big
on
thing.
apple pie?
There's also too. I think there's a Mexican dish, and it's I think it's got cheese on it too. It's like a bread pudding. It's got cheese on it. I think it's a Mexican
Oh
dish.
yeah.
It's a Mexican
I know what
dish.
you're talking about.
Yeah, and that's a big thing too. So yeah, I get
See,
it. It's just some weird shit, but
Mama Zuko used to make egg salad sandwiches.
Oh,
those are good.
And
Those are good.
yeah,
Remember the
I
age-
was I was the stinky kid.
Remember the age of casseroles? The 80s?
Yeah.
The early 90s,
yeah.
where everything came out of the Campbell's soup cookbook, and it's all casseroles.
That was she.
I
likes the
love casseroles. He hates them,
I hate 'em,
so I
but,
can never make them. But I love them.
I like the green bean casserole. Was the shit. I like green bean casserole. It's classic. You can't go wrong with that.
Thanksgiving's coming up.
Yep.
Yeah, it is. It is Thanksgiving's coming up.
Well, you don't get to have Thanksgiving this year.
Oh no, I got screwed on it this year because we're gonna go. Well, it's okay.
Did you get screwed really?
No, it's a win-win.
Would you rather
know.
stay home?
That's when you go eat Chinese food.
Yeah, that's true too. I love.
We will be in Jerry's house.
Oh yeah, Dallas, up in Dallas, man. Watching the Cowboys, even drinking a few beers and indulging in some hot dogs.
I assume you're driving to Dallas.
Oh yeah,
Yes.
hell yeah.
Have you ever stopped at Sam's in Fairfield?
Sam's in Fairfield.
Sam's
Is it-
buffet.
Mm-mm.
Oh my gosh.
Good.
Look,
What kind of food is it? Is it just
Southern soul food
okay? Oh shit.
buffet.
Okay.
It's like Thanksgiving, the whole buffet.
Okay. I'm interested. I'm in.
This restaurant's been there for over 60 years.
Oh shit. Okay.
And it really hasn't changed much.
I'm down for that.
And it's like a $15 buffet, all you can eat. And not only is it just the best like soul/Southern food, all the good fried stuff, all the good potato salads and egg salads and all the everything that you ever miss, all the fixins from when you were a kid.
Hell yeah.
That your grandma had and stuff like that. They have that there, but they also make like the world's, and I'm not joking on this, the world's best pies, and that's part of the buffet.
Oh shit, dude.
And it's like, I mean, real like 1940s, like World War II. The movie. Well, let me get one of a slice of pie.
Yeah,
you know what I
cherry
mean?
pie.
No,
Yeah.
it was
That's
exact.
shit. That's cool, man.
And then you can buy like a whole pie for like $10.
Sam's, right?
Sam's.
I'm
in
going to
Shout
Fairfield.
out Sam's.
Yeah, Sam's.
Shout
we're
out
gonna
to
go to Sam's.
Sam's.
We're gonna go there.
And I'm telling you, doesn't matter what time you go, as long as it's daytime.
Yeah.
Because they're closed.
Yeah.
But it's popping every time.
One spot we did go to because we're big Anna Nicole fan, Anna Nicole Smith fans. We're big fans of her. So we went to her hometown of Mejia, Texas, or Mexia. Whatever. Mejia, Texas.
I thought it was Mejia.
Yeah. And we went to her. What was it? The chicken. What's it called?
Jim's Crispy Fried Chicken.
Dude, talk about some fried chicken. Whew, holy shit, dude. The chicken was good. They had the rolls were nice, But yeah, that's a good experience too. That place, if you got time to shoot off to Mejia for a little bit, check it out, man. It's a little bitty chicken spot, and it's still there. And I'm just surprised they don't give there's not a picture or something of her in there, like an homage to her.
I don't think they claim her.
They probably don't claim her.
She was a little too progressive.
Yeah, I'd
for
claim
that
her, dude.
town.
Yeah, she was awesome. But no,
She
that
talked
chicken's
crazy shit about Mejia too.
Oh, that's true too. She hated it. Yeah, she hated it there. But no, the chicken was fantastic, man. If you ever get a chance, like I say, running through Mejia, stop by there and check that out. The chicken. But we do that. I'm gonna do that Sam's because I like
Sam's.
I like shit like
it's
that.
right on the freeway, like right there.
Okay.
You can't miss it. And then literally across the freeway on the other feeder road on the southbound side, they have this old gas station. But okay, so in Fairfield they have a peach farm that's like pretty famous. But over the years, with the whole like Chip and Joanne shit, where like normal people can take over an entire fucking town. So this gas station now sells all these like peach products that are made there in Fairfield, like cobblers, ice creams.
I think that's
wine.
Is it?
Cooper Farm?
Yeah,
I think it is
okay.
Cooper's.
I've seen the billboards.
Yeah, isn't that
and
other place? There's a place that has it's got like a beef jerky shit, like a lot of beef jerky too. I forget. It starts with a W or something. Anyway, but those are I love those spots. Like that. I love those little
Fairfield is that town.
Shit, yeah.
It's a really awesome town.
And I think that's the one that has the Pizza Hut, right? It's got the vintage Pizza Hut in there.
I think
it's got
so.
the buffet.
We passed. We thought they were gone. We passed quite a few of them.
We were on like I said, we were on this road trip.
Picking out, yeah.
And we saw I was like, dude, is that a Pizza Hut that you can walk into?
Real.
Yeah, dude.
And they still had
they had the lights.
Fixtures and
what is
shit?
it called? The
Light fixtures?
Yeah, the light fixtures, the ones that are like made out of glass.
Stained glass.
yeah.
Like
Stained glass,
Tiffany
lamp.
looking
Yeah.
things.
All of them just were like above the red table.
There's a few. They're called. I think it's called Retro Pizza.
Retro
Hut.
Pizza.
Dude,
Huts,
that's we passed a couple of them,
Gotta eat
going
them,
out,
man.
and I was like, man,
those are the
I can
shit.
only imagine.
You just get that piping hot little personal
Personal.
pizza. The
Yeah.
little
Personals
deep
are the
dish
shit.
That you
personal.
got for free with your booklet.
Oh yeah.
right? Oh yeah,
Oh,
yeah,
yeah.
for sure. That little
When
one.
you go sit at the little arcade table.
Grease it up, man. Gotta grease up the knobs.
Man,
Grease them knobs up.
those were the
That's
good
fun.
old days,
yeah,
dude.
I mean, those are simple shits that nobody gives a fuck about now. Nobody
but
cares about.
That's when we were like when we went through the town of
That was fine
Lowell.
dining then, though.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Dude. That's a night out
for
man.
sure.
That was a
Like we
night
went
out.
through the town of Lowell, Arizona.
Yeah,
and,
Bisbee.
Dude, It's Bisbee. Yeah.
It's the big town is Bisbee, but the original town, the mining town from like the 1800s, was Lowell.
Lowell. Dude, they had like old cars parked in the streets. They had
It was basically a museum town.
That's awesome, dude.
Yeah.
Fuck, that's cool.
and like the trailer park that was there was all vintage trailers.
Like Airstreams and shit.
Yeah. Well, okay.
all
So
of them.
they go all the way back to the 30s, and it's the original mobile home park, but it's an Airbnb.
Oh, dude, that's
So you
cool
can
shit,
go
man.
and individually
That's cool.
rent any one of those trailers
cool.
that's there, and it's like locked in that time.
Yeah.
You'd love that.
Like, no,
Yeah.
It
seriously.
was so cool. We had a small idea about how cool this town would be, and that's why we took quite a detour to get there.
That's cool.
But when we
man.
got there, we had no idea how amazing this
It's
town
like a step back in time. and
Yeah,
shit.
It
for
was
sure.
really awesome.
Like where the trailer park was, like you walk a few, like a little bit, and then it opens up into like a drive-in theater.
Come on, that's cool.
What was the name of the town?
Was that one
Lowell.
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 Yeah,
Lowell,
it's
Arizona.
I want to check that out.
as southeast in Arizona as you can almost get.
Okay, because I want to see that, man. Because
It was
that'd be cool shit to experience.
Very, very cool.
Yeah.
Like I was like fiending for like a good hamburger.
They had it.
Man, this place,
Damn, dude.
it was a diner that literally was set back in time.
Did
The people that probably worked there in high school are 100
Damn,
years
that's
old
cool,
working
man.
there now.
Did the waitress have a cigarette in her mouth and shit? That'd have been the shit. If she'd have been smoking.
I
No,
think it
she
was a
probably
vape.
snuck out to the back.
Hey. Cause that's something I always wanted to experience when the waitresses had a cigarette out of their mouth and shit. It's like, golly, man. It's
Dude,
like,
The
that's-
cook with the
yeah,
ash like
fucking-
that long hanging
No,
out
but you could
over there.
see like we were at the I wouldn't say the bar, but
Well,
like,
it was
yeah.
this
counter.
the
the
walk-up
counter.
seating.
Yeah, and like the
We
dude
couldn't
was
sit
over
there
there,
back in the
just like you see the grease flapping around everywhere. I was like, oh god, like I'm just like waiting for this burger, and then as soon as I bit into it, I was like,
It was heaven.
That was what you needed.
it
huh?
was
It was perfect.
bomb.
My favorite thing is when the bun is like greasy too.
Oh yeah,
That's-
100%.
That's the shit. When the bun
Slight
is
little
gre-
bit
yeah.
of toast to
Mhm.
it. A little
Yeah.
breezy.
It's greasy as fuck too.
Oh, yeah.
Dude, like-
that's it. That's it, man.
We were talking about we need to go back and just hang out in this town.
Oh,
Just
100%.
make-
I was telling him, I was like, we need to try and figure out how to do a car show in Lowell,
That'd be cool.
or
man.
like, car show, bike show, whatever, something like that. Some kind of
That'd be
like
sweet, man.
weekender there.
Yeah,
That's how awesome.
How
this
many
town
hours
was.
to that one? How many hours driving to that one?
Well, okay, so it took us 13 hours to get outside of Texas, but honestly, New Mexico was such a
I
blur.
think Caden looked it up. My son looked it up, and I think he said it was almost 15 hours.
15 hours. Okay.
Yeah,
That's like
going
going-
through
yeah.
New Mexico didn't take hardly any
Nah,
time.
that's not that. Yeah, it's not
Especially down south through El Paso and Las Cruces.
Right.
And
Yeah,
Because we went to, we used to work construction. We used to go to New Mexico a lot, and it wasn't that far, man. It's just getting out of fucking Texas.
that's the hard part.
And then after that, it's like boom, everything else is fast. Like once you get out of Texas, everything's quick. Because
we actually took a pretty quick way out of Texas. Instead of taking the 10 through San Antonio out to El Paso, we took 290 to Austin, through Austin, and then caught the 10 on the
Yeah.
other side of Austin, so you don't have to dip down.
Okay, that's cool, man. I said,
and it's more scenic that way.
Yeah.
okay. Nah, I need to go, man. I need to check that. That's really cool, man. To be caught in that time era, to be stuck in that. I love that
It
shit.
was, dude. I promise you, like, I want to go back. I want to figure out a way to like get everybody there to show them how amazing this town was.
Yeah.
Like, it was badass.
Literally, I saw the town on episode 1 of Roadkill, the very first episode when they were still on YouTube, and I was like, "Man, this town looks kind of cool."
I think I got the brochure in the glove compartment
Yeah,
in
maybe
your car. I grabbed it. I was
Oh,
like, I
it's
grabbed
still
the
there.
brochure. I was like,
But-
what is it, Bisbee?
Yeah, Lowell, busy.
Okay.
But yeah,
Amazing.
and we saw it and we were like, "Okay, let's go check it out."
That's
This is a road trip. We just go see off the wall stuff.
And you know what was 30 minutes away from that place?
Hmm.
Tombstone.
Garbage.
Trash.
She said, Jennifer says it's
Been there.
She said it's weird that she was explaining to me because I'd never been, and her parents were telling me one day, she was like, man, everything's fucking. You see those bars in the fucking West, and it's like they make it look like a big ass arena and shit, and
So
they were
tiny.
they're like a little fucking restroom. It's like small as shit. The bars and shit.
So
Like,
small.
because you get this imagination, you get this vision in your head, like there's this big, big area with the chicks dancing and the whores going upstairs, and
The whole bar was like the size of this room.
that's nuts, dude.
I mean,
That's
it was
crazy,
like-
you know.
Yeah,
Piano
it
guy in
was
the corner.
So
the whole town. And shout out to the Foreign Legion for the cleanest restroom that we weren't allowed to be in.
Yeah.
I'm a veteran, and they're like, "Oh, you can't be here. You didn't buy your membership." I was like, "Okay, my bad."
Oh, dang.
But anyway, so we moseyed on over to the saloon, but the whole town, it was like Cowboy Renfest.
Oh shit, dude.
Yeah, it was.
That's
Not my thing.
not my thing either, for sure. No,
But-
I don't do boots. Yeah,
Yeah,
I don't do boots. I don't.
yeah.
It was just like we pretty much slammed a beer and we
Got
were
out.
out of the town
Got out.
like that quick.
They didn't like
We
your kind.
We spent more time in Lowell than we did in
100%.
Tombstone.
100%.
That's cool.
And
Easy.
they have like the signs up and like original site of the shooting at the OK Corral. And we're like, sweet, let's go and check this out. Walk inside, it's a fucking gift shop.
Yeah,
And you're like, this.
ruining it, man.
They're like, well, we have tickets to the reenactment show. I'm like, fuck you. Bye. This is stupid.
Like it was bad, dude. Just
No,
go home and watch the movie.
no,
That's it.
Tombstone was good shit. That's good. Like I said,
Good movie.
good movie.
Terrible town.
Terrible town.
Terrible town, huh? I know to stay away from there, man. Let's see what else, man. Shit, Halloween. I don't know, man. What else we got, man? What else we can get into?
Spooky stuff.
Yeah, man. Toenails. We did that.
No,
We
dude.
did
Quit talking about
toenails.
them damn toenails, dude.
Yeah. Oh shit, man. I'm trying to think of
that one sharp toenail, like you said.
Yeah.
It's like an arrow, like an
gross,
arrowhead.
dude.
Yeah,
It
It did look like
arrowhead.
an arrowhead.
Yeah.
It was thick, too, boy.
I gotta wonder if he cleans from underneath that toenail at night.
No, it's
Gets all the
yeah.
meat-
straight salmonella.
Oh yeah.
Vinny gets all the meat scraps out from under there.
Hey.
He probably puts it in a stew or something. You know?
Hey, I'm gonna need an angel to I don't know, IG some freaking
Puke.
puke.
Yeah.
That is disgusting, dude.
Nah, man. It's but that's cool, man. When I saw the photos and shit. It looked like a really cool road trip. It looked like a fun time. Where part of town of where were y'all at in LA? Like where were y'all at? Like
We went down to Riverside, but we're also in Montecito for a fancy dinner
Oh,
thing.
shit.
And then, right, Montecito? Yeah, it was Montecito, and then basically just went down to Riverside for a night after that. We stayed the first night in Whittier.
Yeah.
But went for our car club's 28th anniversary.
Okay.
And
Big
it was-
turnout and shit. Big turnout.
Yeah, it was,
Yeah,
it was a good
good.
time.
Yeah,
it was a good
amazing
time.
catching up with brothers
yeah,
and stuff
dude.
like that.
Yeah.
Man.
And then, but you know, it was kind of also a really great excuse to take this road trip.
For sure.
So
For sure,
we
man.
did that, and
Is that a gas guzzler?
it did a lot better than I thought it would.
Okay.
Not gonna lie. But yes, it is a gas guzzler. It's got a big block 390 in it, and I think the best gas mileage we got was about 13.5 miles a gallon.
Hell yeah, dude. That's good shit.
See, we
That's
were
expensive.
sneaking gas into California.
Oh yeah, we
yeah?
100%. We smuggled 26 gallons of gas into California. I'm paying that shit.
You're not, not their prices. They're like what,
Hell no.
$8 over there or something like that. Seven
Yeah.
something?
We had two
$8.
12-gallon boat tanks and a few extra, like just
Small
jerry
cans.
cans. we
makes sense.
filled
That's
up
smart.
in Arizona and drove
Just took it
in.
in. Not smart, dude, because LA got them. Got those rich prices, man. It's who was it? That basketball player? He filled up his Raptor, and it was like $150 or something like that. I forget his name.
No, they
the
capped
the
off.
pumps shut off at $175,
Oh shit, dude.
and they did not fill us up.
Jesus, dude.
Jimmy Butler.
Yeah, Jimmy Butler. Yeah, he had $150 for his fill up, and he was bitching about it. And dude, you're an NBA star, man. You can afford $150.
Then we realized right after we filled up, if we had just made it 10 more miles to Needles,
yeah,
which
Yeah.
is right over the border,
cheaper shit.
way cheaper. Live and you learn.
Did you? I always ask this because it's just I think I have fear and loathing Las Vegas. Barstow. I always love that town.
Barstow
is-
is where we actually filled up for $175.
I always think
And
about the fear and loathing part.
it's
oh, good.
the part that we were at. It looked just like any other town in LA.
Desert and shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Was it a lot? It was a lot of desert, though, right?
Oh, yeah.
bullshit,
yeah.
Beautiful desert. Most of the trip was desert.
It's like
Yeah.
fucking New Mexico, dude. Holy shit, it's terrible. It's just nothing to look at, man.
I love it. I
Yeah.
love it.
Actually, I
The
can't get
colors
into
of
it.
the rocks and stuff.
Can't get into it, man.
And then we went the next day to Grand Canyon.
Yeah.
That was cool.
Dude, you
That's
don't,
history, man.
Dude, you don't realize how small you are until you get to the Grand
Grand
Canyon.
Man, I'd never been to the Grand Canyon. Everybody's seen pictures of the
Sure.
Grand Canyon, everything like that. Everybody talks it up. Cool. You get it. You think you get it. And then you pull into the park and you see that first glimpse of that canyon and you're like, nah, bro, I had no idea. It's so much more grand,
Grand.
than you can even imagine.
That's a trip, man.
It's insane, dude.
It is really insane.
Yeah, I always wanted to see that, and I always wanted to do we take the bull road down.
No, dude, that's what I was
Take
telling
little-
him. I was
little,
like, there's lizard people that
Lizard
live there.
people. That's people
We were
from
looking for spaceship garages
Yeah,
and stuff. And
we were like, watch. Oh, so you're gonna see that little that cigar shape fly into that canyon right there.
And a little Prius drives by with this little musical exhaust note, and you're like, "Where's it at?" That's him. Sound like little spaceships.
You saw my photo of the flat top, little flat topper mountain, and then
Yeah.
the little UFO landing on
the landing
top.
pad.
Yeah,
Landing pad.
100%.
all landing pads, bro.
100%.
All landing pads.
What was the other thing I was gonna tell you? Shit. Damn. Yeah, the Grand Canyon, man. I always wanted to see those things like that. Golden Gate Bridge, things like those. Just those things that are iconic.
They're iconic, dude.
Yeah, just those
They are
Straight
iconic.
iconic.
Yeah, I want to see those things before I kick the bucket there. Hopefully, we'll get to see them.
But
Well,
to,
and the reason we decided was like, hey, we need to take this is, I not to get into like politics or anything, but with the way the political climate is, and people trying to take restrictions on the types of vehicles you can drive and all of these things, we were like, hey, man, if we're gonna do this, we need to do this now because we don't know what's gonna be allowed next year or the year after
never
that
know,
or
man.
whatever. So we're like, we got to do it. Let's just go.
Especially in California.
Yeah, they're not fucking around because
Yeah.
they want to be.
They're gonna shoot
They
at
all
the
want
border
to be.
or
They all want to be
all
electric. And I
by
forget what year it is.
2030.
Yeah, they want to be all electric by then.
and
Jesus
2030
Christ.
is gonna come like that.
Oh yeah, they were fucking almost. Yeah, it was like 2024.
And to do it in an old car, like we can honestly tell you that
It's
like,
a different experience.
It's a way different experience than being in like just a normal car.
Sure.
Going across country. Like you got all the convenience, all the,
Yeah.
No, you get to feel the elements.
Yeah.
You get to feel everything,
You
dude.
get to get sick.
You get. You wake up in 30-degree weather, when it was like
Let me in, fool,
like,
let
when
me
it
in.
was like 91, just like I don't know, 2 hours ago.
Yeah, for real.
But like it's just a different feel, and I promise you, like
It almost feels like you're stepping backwards in time, like, but not mentally.
Mhm.
Like it sucks you back.
That's cool.
Just
I like that, man.
and it's really hard to explain. So I did the trip in a modern car when I moved out to Sacramento back in 2010, and then when we moved back in 2011 in a U-Haul, pulling the Galaxie with a trailer and everything like that. And that was a rough trip.
Sure.
Not gonna lie, but yeah, this was a difficult and grueling trip. But I wouldn't have traded a single second of it because it was that awesome.
That's cool.
Like it was really that. What's the word? Encompassing, enveloping, or something. I don't know, but yeah,
No,
it was very
get you.
submersive. You felt like you were back in time.
like every time we stopped, I promise you, somebody would come up and be like, they'd want to conversate about the car,
Take pictures.
take pictures, or
We
like
stopped in Kingman, Arizona on Route 66, and we kind of were under the impression that a lot of people travel Route 66 in old cars, and I'm sure a lot do. But when we were there, we didn't see any other old cars driving around. I mean, we saw plenty of old cars there as part of like yard art and stuff.
Yeah.
But man, we pulled up to this one spot. It's a photo spot in Kingman where it's basically like a drive-through Route 66 sign.
Oh hell yeah.
And so you park your car in the middle of the sign, right? And people are sitting there in a line waiting to do their cars behind us, and we pull up, and it was like a tour bus of people from all over the world literally showed up and were running over to our car.
You probably saw that photo too. I'm like trying to get a photo, and you see people just running up to the car to take a picture.
Can I take a
with
picture
the
of your car,
Yeah.
with your car,
Yeah,
this and
yeah.
that? And then meanwhile, the other people that are driving the country, the line, is trying to take their photo off. This just stacking up, and I mean, they get it, but they were getting a little upset, and I'm like, look, man, I'm sorry, like. They're like, no, we get it. It's cool. It's cool.
Yeah,
but
man,
we
you
were
brought the right
stuck
thing.
there at that sign for 30 minutes for people just.
That's cool, man. I love that, and that's what we like. That's why I love drawing. Jennifer and myself, we love drawing our cars in the city, in town, and you get people roll up to you. What year is it? What year is it? They get excited. It's cool to see.
You're
like
in an
old-
actual time machine,
Yeah,
bro.
the old
For
people,
real.
like the old people. You should see the old ladies when they see her car. Like the old ladies are like crying. They're like crying and shit. Like
the British lady,
I forgot about that.
the
lady.
British lady that was like, oh, I remember the backseat of this car.
she had her knickers in a bunch, huh?
Oh, she did.
Yes, she
She's
did.
like, this reminds me of when I was a teenager, and like I was sitting in the driver's seat. We were hiding into a shade tree before Flagstaff or whatever. It was 98 degrees outside. The only tree within 100 miles.
Yeah.
We're just sitting there at a rest stop, and a bunch of tour buses of European people and stuff came. They were stopping at the rest stop, whatever. She comes up and she puts her hand on my arm, which was a little weird. She's probably 65.
Yeah, prime. Yeah,
and
Prime.
Yeah.
prime. Oh,
She had good looking. She had a thing or two to teach us.
She was good looking. She was good looking and British.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, the accent made up for about 20 years.
Oh yeah.
But this reminds me when I was a teenager and touched my arm and like winked at me. I was like, I kind of feel violated, but it's like a new kink unlocked.
Yeah, dude. Fucking should have showed her your tea and scrumpets. Dude. Should have showed how them crumpets work, man.
But she
that's cool.
she would not stop talking about the car.
That's
we were
cool.
like,
yeah.
I mean, and I know my car it's a good looking car because it's an old car and it's well kept up, but no, it's not like a spectacle to see.
Right.
You know, it's pretty much primer. Right. It's got body work, primer, different patches on it and stuff like that.
That makes it good. That makes it better.
It's mine.
Yeah, it makes it better.
And so, no, it's not like a showstopper at like KKOA or anything like that, but, everybody really enjoyed it. Yeah. And that's a really cool feeling all in itself.
Oh, for sure, yeah. And that's why I love, like I said, I love driving the truck because you can see these old men, they get so excited to ask you, the year. They get excited to, let me look inside of it to see if this is how it looked when I was driving. When I drove one of these, it had this in there. And it's, those parts are in there, or those pieces of the truck are in there. And they just get so, you get to see the excitement in their eyes, and it's cool, man.
We were stuck in that fatality traffic on,
nice.
On 66.
That truck.
Was there a sheet?
Whoever was inside of
No, it wasn't that. It was the highway that was closed to one lane or whatever.
But the fatality traffic, dude, that whoever was inside of that freaking truck, gone. Hey.
I love when they bring the sheet out because that's it. It's when they bring the white sheet out. It's a
there
wrap.
wasn't nothing to cover up.
That motherfucker was gone. It was toast.
Hamburger.
Oh yeah.
Even.
Scrape it up.
That was the bottom of the grill, is what it was.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude, that's a good.
Sorry,
shit,
that was
man.
a little morbid.
It's a Halloween episode.
It's a Halloween episode, man. Gotta get loose, man. Gotta get loose on that. No.
We had stopped at this one. There was a small highway that I guess they were repaving one lane. It was a 2-lane road, so they had like a flag guy, and they would let 100 cars go, and then they'd stop and let 100 cars go the other direction or whatever. So we're sitting in this traffic for 20 minutes or whatever, and we were playing on the CB radio.
Yeah.
Had to take CB radio.
Hell yeah.
Just had to. It's just part of my family, But we were sitting there playing on CB radio. We were talking to the trucker. Didn't really realize it was the truck right behind us.
Hell yeah, dude.
He hops out the truck and runs up to the car. And he's like, "Hey, you want to sell it?" I was like, dude, I just drove this thing cross country, man. Like, I don't think you've got enough money for this car. No, not that it's worth that much, but it is to me.
To you, yeah.
And I was like, not unless you have like an ungodly amount of money. And he's like, you never know. I was like, no, I know. You don't have it.
He was in the end. He was talking about your ass.
Probably.
He was asking for your ass.
He's like, were you the guy tapping your foot in the stall?
But we get the same
That's
look.
cool.
You guys know that you drive that vehicle. A Lamborghini cost what? I don't know,
250.
Like 250, and you get the same looks that the Lamborghini does.
Probably more because the Lamborghini is,
Stock.
anybody can buy one.
Yeah.
Anybody can go. I mean, if you get
And
the money,
you know
anybody
what?
can buy
And you're gonna have more to talk about in your car than that Lamborghini.
one. Oh yeah, for sure. Stories with your car. If there's there's stories behind that year model or something. There's like the history of behind that year model.
Right, and that's why I say we drive time machines.
Oh, I love it.
And we drove across country, but at the same time, you got to remember, like back in 1962, they were driving that all the time.
That was it. Yeah.
And the speed limit was probably like, I don't know,
60,
40,
maybe 40.
I don't even know.
It's like, it wasn't like 75 like we were doing, but it was 40 miles, all the 40, 50 miles an hour, like across country. But it's different to go, like, that's what we did, dude. You, like I said, we felt the elements. You just everything.
That's cool, man.
Like I wasn't
carbon monoxide poisoning.
Oh, this guy here. I thought he was gonna die.
I thought I was gonna die. I didn't realize we were at 7,000 feet altitude.
Oh shit!
In Albuquerque.
Yeah,
we were pulling into Albuquerque, and I was just like, the road signs looked like they were starting to like,
oh shit,
dance in front of me and stuff. I wasn't taking nothing.
No.
But I was just like, God, I'm starting to get like a headache in the back of my neck and start to feel weird. My teeth started buzzing. I'm like, what the fuck is going on? The car started running like shit. And we get to this this saloon that we went to, and I was just like, man, this kind of reminds me when I was in Denver. I looked up like the altitude on the phone, and it was like 6,700 feet or something like that. And I was like, well, that'll do it.
That's it. That's what it was.
But I felt perfectly
altitude
fine.
sickness.
But then again, I was like taking shots of tequila, and then like I was like, I feel fine. I was already bent.
He's already somewhere else and shit, and he was another planet and shit. So yeah, it didn't matter.
Shout out to our boy Los. He came out, said what's up. He was in Albuquerque.
Los is from Albuquerque, moved to Houston for 20 years, and we used to hang out with him quite often out
he
here.
has a badass 56 Chevy.
Nice, dude.
And some good choppers.
Badass choppers.
Hell yeah, man. No, that's good. Like I said, I loved all the photos, and it was so cool to see that to experience it through y'all's photos.
We
and stuff.
will
Really cool,
have
man.
a pretty in-depth YouTube video.
That's cool.
Edited here in the next month.
Oh, that's cool, man.
We're
I'm looking
gonna
forward
put
to
it
seeing
up.
that, man. I want to see that because I want to say it's really cool to.
We did kind of like our own version of like a podcast about the history of our car club and chapter
that's cool.
and the car.
In the car.
That's cool.
In the car while we're driving.
That's
put
cool,
the,
man.
the GoPro up and microphone and stuff. And
That's fucking
hopefully
cool.
the footage turns out. We haven't really checked it.
I was
but
scared I was going to lose the GoPro when I was sticking it out of the window. I thought it was just going to go.
Get sucked out.
We would have stopped and got it.
That's cool, man.
But yeah.
And we
dude.
hit the deer.
Yeah, we hit a deer.
We hit a deer in Marfa. Night one.
Didn't
Have you ever seen the photos of the Prada building in the middle of nowhere?
Yeah.
So that's what we went to go look for.
We went to go see that. So we had fuel sponsors.
okay.
And so we had made the agreement with them that we would stop at certain places. We didn't say exactly which ones, but we wanted to, great photo op places.
Yeah.
So we were like, all right, let's head down to Marfa and we'll take a picture and give shout out to all our sponsors and stuff like that. So you can tag Marfa and then use that tag to get more boosts for the sponsors and stuff like that. But we get there, and apparently it's down a dirt road. It says it's open 24 hours, but the gate was closed. And there's no lights in this road. And beautiful road, by the way. Some of the best cruising I've ever done.
Mm-hmm.
But it was started to get to like dusk, I guess you'd say. Just a little bit after the sun goes down, all the animals start coming out. Start seeing field mice run across the road, rattlesnakes laying in the road.
You see little eyes start to glow.
Everywhere.
Like on
And my headlights were
Pee-wee.
flashing.
Just like on Pee-wee. Just like on
all
Pee-wee.
the animals around them, tigers and shit. Yeah, that's cool.
Now that I think about it, those are facts.
Yes,
it
those
happens.
are facts.
Comes out, man. Pee-wee.
And so we start seeing all. I'm like, in my head, I'm like, I'm gonna fucking smack something tonight. I'm gonna fucking hit something. Within 2 minutes of that thought, you just see this deer about the size of this table just shoot out in the road. Maybe 20 yards in front of us. Maybe I locked him up and.
Did you clip it?
Oh
Yeah,
I fucking
for sure.
That thing's dead for sure.
He spun off.
And
You
just
fucking
skidded across
break
the road.
anything? You didn't fucking it up?
Well, so I'm sitting there. I'm like, and it's night one, and we're in the middle of nowhere, 100 miles from any highway, and I'm like, dude, we're done.
Yeah.
We're fucking done. I figured this thing is sitting in my radiator, and so I like timidly get out and kind of look around the front of the car, and I don't see that. I look a little harder at the grill, and all there is in the grill is just an impression of his head.
Oh.
And then
Jesus.
fur in the bezels.
Fur in the headlight bezels. No other damage whatsoever.
Got lucky.
And I just started laughing. I was like, let's get in the car. Let's go, fool.
Like, we honestly thought we were like, the trip was done. Like, you can honestly look at your cell phone. It says SOS.
No
like,
signal.
no
Oh, shit.
signal. Like, nothing in the middle of nowhere. And, like, dude, there's nothing out here. No signal. It's about to be.
No lights. They don't even have lines on the road.
Yeah.
Grass is growing into the road and stuff. An old ass
Damn,
road.
dude. And what's out there? What was out there y'all going for?
That Marfa Prada store. It's
okay.
not even a real store. It's like a mock-up
Just a mock-up?
store
Okay.
that everybody goes to take pictures of
Okay.
on their road trips.
Yeah. Well, when he said we're done, he meant more than just done.
And I was like, man, we're
we're
about to fucking die out here.
Yeah. That's how bad it was.
Damn, dude.
Clicked on the CB. There wasn't no truckers talking or anything.
Nobody talking shit, huh?
Nope.
Man.
Nobody was trying to find chicken fried steak or anything.
No, man, that's a hell of a trip, man. Like I said, I can't wait to see the footage, man. I can't wait to see what you guys come up with, man.
Vinnie
what
had
else?
just turned the fucking camera off 5 minutes before I hit that deer.
Should have kept it going, man. You gotta keep it rolling, man. You never know what you're gonna miss, dude. Keep that camera rolling, dude.
That would have been like the suspense before the commercial break on YouTube.
All right.
Shit, yeah, dude. So we're gonna. You guys gonna be able to hang out with us on November 4th? Rockets.
I'm booked.
Where you
I'm
going?
wrestling.
Oh no shit.
Yeah, I'm wrestling out of town.
Oh damn, dude. Yeah, well, we'll be here, man. We're gonna hang out with the.
I think I could get some.
Yeah.
I can get some people out here.
Yeah, we'll get them out here, man.
We'll
get them out here.
Some cats out here.
Yeah, that's cool.
I think
man.
a lot of people are going to come out to that.
Yeah, I think it's gonna be a good show. It's gonna be a damn good show, man. I'm looking forward to it, man. Gonna look forward to it. Yeah, man. Out there in podcast land, man. November 4th, come check it out. Watering Hole. The Rockets will be here hanging out at 8:00. Get a little start going, and somebody else coming singing that day.
The Hot Rod Hillbillies.
That's right. That's
Hot
what it
Rod
was.
Hillbillies.
Out of,
So that should be a good
out of
time.
your hometown.
And we've known those guys for
Should be a good
years and years and
Real good
years.
time.
They're out of Austin, Texas.
Hell yeah, dude. Love it. Yeah, I mean,
I'm gonna try to pull double duty, dude. I'm gonna try to wrestle and make it out.
You're
here.
just over
Hell
at the VFW of 290, right?
Yeah, I'll be
For
out.
that
I'll be out
one.
in
So
Cypress.
you might be
nice.
able to be able to
Nice.
shoot over
Hell
out
yeah.
there.
Hell yeah, that's
If-
cool, man.
If I go on early, your boy Zuko might show up in the building still in his gear,
in his gear, with his boots on.
with boots on and everything.
Hair still all wet.
Yeah.
Still,
I didn't have to say it.
yeah. It came out.
I always say it. I didn't have to say
You
it.
have to say it this time, man. Yeah, man.
Got
So-
you. Man.
Got you.
Yeah. So yeah, man, we get everybody out here. November 4th, support these guys, the Rockets. I really love these guys. They're a hell of a band, and I just want them to get a nice crowd. I want to have a nice, real crowd, show them some love, and have a good time, and have some beers, and just get
Dude,
loose.
the
with them.
locals they're gonna go crazy for
Yeah,
the.
we're gonna.
Hot Rod Hillbillies are good. Also, they're really good.
They're not just your traditional rockabilly. They also have that country swing to them.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like double time country.
I dig that shit. I love it, man. It's gonna be a good time. I just want to get everybody out here to support these guys and show them some love, and like I said, have a beer, buy them a beer or two, and just have a good time and get loose.
Let's post a flyer on the.
Yeah, we're gonna get that up. We're gonna get up on the 52.
Bring your hot rods out.
Yeah, bring the hot rods, man. Bring the choppers, the hot rods, anything, whatever you got, bring it out, man. If it's got gasoline, bring it, man. You keep that EV shit at home, electric vehicles.
yeah.
Keep it at home. I got anything else, man? Guys, got anything else? Plug anything, Vinnie? Where you gonna be at?
I'll be in Cypress, Texas.
Wrestling, huh?
Wrestling.
Right on. Hell yeah.
Doing my thing. Like I said, I'm gonna try to shoot back out here
Yes,
and
sir.
then give me some beer and
Yeah.
listen to some music.
And put some ice on the bumps, huh?
Mhm.
Oh,
On
for
the
sure.
bruises,
I'm
bumps
gonna
and
need
bruises.
it.
We're gonna be celebrating Keith's birthday that day too.
Yep.
Oh yeah, that's right. That's right. That's my birthday, man. I'll be 47, man.
Since
So
I'm not gonna remember that, I'm gonna tell you happy birthday right
that's
now.
it's okay because by the time, I probably won't remember it either. By the time we get to that point, we're gonna have a good time because I don't cut loose too often, but I'll cut loose on this day because I don't get out. I don't get to enjoy the spirits too often. But we're gonna have a good time. It's gonna be fun, man, and I hope to see everybody there at the podcast land. I think Tessa Go's coming out. We got some of our listeners that follow us coming out. Should be a good time, man. Like I said, I think it starts at 8:00. Beforehand, we're gonna have a Volkswagen car show too as well. So we'll have some Volkswagens
know
out
what?
here.
Yeah, I love
Should be a good time.
Volkswagens.
Dude, I was pissed because I found one. It was a 63. I want to build Caden a Volkswagen. I just want him to get into that.
The van?
No, just
I like
a
the
bug.
vans. The vans are cool.
Just a
Like
bug.
that, man.
Any
van's
of
cool.
the 60s era and 50s and 60s era Volkswagens
They look
are
good.
really cool.
Yeah,
I had a
they got style.
61 bug when I was in the Navy in Guam.
Yeah.
That thing was sweet, man. I loved that thing. So my buddy got drunk
When is
and
the
drove
V-
it
when
through-
is the
drove it
VW
through a
show?
house.
November 4th. It's in the daytime. It's from 10 to 4 in the morning. That morning.
Oh, so
10
it's
to
going to
4.
be that morning.
Yeah, that watering hole at the watering hole. Yeah. So
Hmm.
in the morning we'll have that. The Volkswagens up here.
I might
Good
just swing
folks.
up
Good
here.
folks. They've been coming here to the water hole they're having their car show here for the past 2 or 3 years, and they're just good folks. They're good people, man, and they're diehard Volkswagen guys, and they bring a nice little crowd with them. They bring a nice little crowd, so we're looking forward to that, and like close out the night with some music and some good food. We got some nice taco truck that'll be here that night, so. Good times, man. Good times are going to roll November 4th, man. So y'all come out and check us out and hang out with us. And if you guys ain't got nothing else, man, we'll
Sounds like a
wrap this
plan.
sucker up, man. If we got nothing else, and good.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I'm good.
Right on, man. Like I said,
Good.
thank you for coming on, man, hanging out with
Thanks
us
for,
and
thanks
bullshit.
for having me.
Nah, dude, we were bullshit. Next time we'll get you on here, and then hopefully we'll get Johnny to be here next time. We can all fucking talk shit. And
Works for
everything.
me.
So, thank you for listening to us. It's been the 52 episode. Shit, I'm way
83.
83. Yeah, he knows what I'm at. 83, man. Halloween special. Thank you, guys.
I was just in my office and I heard a ruckus.